I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every
The boxing boys, the voice of the people.
It's the Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Join the page.
Chat calling. The Boxing Boys Radio #1 podcast. Enjoy the show, it's a great place to talk boxing. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. You already know where to go and get that uncut raw. Your knowledge and opinion, get it off under 3 minutes. It don't matter where you from, we all the same, my dog. If you hear that, stand no business, can you defend your voice, the people's choice. Yo, put my anthem on. That A-side lethal and stainless on the microphone. Coming through in stereo, making sure you hear me. Get my point across, articulate my mind so clearly. Get on record, another addition to the history. Caller of the year, my destiny. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Caller of the year, my destiny. Can you hear me? We in it, then we here. Boys, we here, TBV, we here, TBV. The Boxing Boys Radio #1 podcast. Enjoy the show, it's a great place to talk boxing. Ness on the mic, super chat calling. The Boxing Boys Radio #1 podcast. Enjoy the show, it's a great place to talk boxing. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. It's the Haney voice, Wilder voice. No, my dude, it's the Boxing Voice. Voice of the people, I done made my choice. 7 days a week, Twitter, X, Discord, iTunes, YouTube, Blog Talk, Radio. Name any other podcast you know. They got an AM and they got a PM show. Betting odds and weekend shows. You can call and let it go. Soy Campeón de la Gente. Patreon, Pendejo. Amateur, Olympic Pro. Treadmill, road work, elliptical. Only one place we can go. Dante's Boxing Ego. No, it's only one destination for interviews, conversation, and boxing news, entertainment. The Boxing Voice, why you waiting? It's only one destination for interviews, conversation, and boxing news, entertainment. The Boxing Voice, why you waiting? Boys Radio #1 podcast. Enjoy the show, it's a great place to talk boxing. Ness on the mic, super chat calling. The Boxing Boys Radio #1 podcast. Enjoy the show, it's a great place to talk boxing. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of TBV in the DR.
I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, a little bit hoarse from reprimanding little rugrats, little badass Dominican kids out here, but we back for another one. Today we're going to be discussing, did Benavidez versus Morrell media workout drama overshadow Usyk versus Fury fight week? Seems like more people talking about David Morrell and David Benavidez and their shoving match and belt throwing than the big heavyweight fight. Heavyweights are known to produce action, and Usyk and Fury did that. But this is a way to discuss both topics, as we never gave an official show for the David Morrell, David Benavidez Media Day, and it is fight week. We want to continue to talk previews and predictions of Fury Usyk and see, who you guys think will be the victor this time around. Remember, Usyk did win, upsetting a lot of people, specifically myself. But this is what we're talking about. So if you guys are interested, Discord is available. And let me make sure sound is rocking and rolling on Discord. Let me get a check. And let me get the same on X Spaces, letting me know that you hear me clearly. Salute Malcolm, Big Gucci, RJ, I see you. Quan, what it do? My peoples, let me get that retweet, repost, whatever y'all call it these days. We trying to crush them goals right now. We're at 234,777. So I ain't mad. I should be, because we only gained about 27 followers. But it put us at 777. Sound like God number to me. So we're going to keep crushing it today. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It's going to help with the visibility. It's going to help getting this show in the eyes of, people that think, or rather that don't know, we talk boxing every day and need a place to discuss boxing every day. I don't know what you're talking about, Matt. He says, Ness, don't get the community on your bad side. Those older women don't play. Oh, I guess you're talking about the kid. Nah, listen. They got to do their thing out here, bro. They can't be wilding. No delinquency. We ain't going for it. But happy holidays. We know we're near Christmas yet, We still going to do a Christmas Eve show, too. We're going to be out here. We're going to be working. But this is what we're going to be talking about. Fight week. Fury Usyk. Face off, Fury's, Fury and Usyk's, back and forth with my good friend Claudia Trejos. So let's show some things. We also got some Amanda Serrano hate we got to put out there for all my Puerto Ricans. We got to go to that. But let's get to the first thing here. We got Usyk and Fury. So this is ESPN Ringside picking it up. And as you can see, it's basically a very small interview that was conducted.
What other surprise do we have for Saturday?
A lot of pain.
Wow. Just like that. Dry. Pain.
Smash and damage.
What other surprise do we have for Saturday?
A lot of pain.
So I don't know
We had the
if
opportunity
Fury
to see.
was trying to do a page out of Clubber Lane book, or, he didn't have much to say. But people don't like the body language of Fury. It's reminding them of the first fight. And a lot of people, they seem to be thinking he's not confident. And they're writing him off. But let's hear Usyk now.
We had the opportunity to see Tyson Fury here give us a little bit of his workout, and he was very monotone, hurt, damaged. What do you say?
Okay.
Well, then we go back to monosyllabic. We had the opportunity to see Tyson Fury here give us a little bit of his workout, and he was very monotone, hurt, damaged. What do you say?
Okay.
So that could be part of the reason why this fight is being overshadowed, right? Because the lack of entertainment value outside the ring from both fighters. Fury actually speaks English and isn't carrying the promotion. And while the comment section on that particular post has a lot of laughing out loud or crying out loud faces because of the one-word answers, similar to how Gennady Golovkin used to be adored for his one-word answers. I don't know how much it's helping promote the fight. I feel like the talk of the town is David versus David. But that's what the show is for. You let us know. We also want to screen share some other things here. We got some David media scrum from yesterday. Shout out Fight Hype, always on hand. Excuse me, Fight Hub, Marcos Villegas.
I tried shaking his hand, kept running his fucking mouth. You know what I mean?
Let's turn that up and start over. And this is David giving his reasons to why things got out of hand at the media workout between he and David.
I tried shaking his hand, kept running his fucking mouth. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me like that. Especially I don't know who this guy thinks he is. He thinks he's the hardest person in the planet, so I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him, man. There's nothing else really left to say. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter, yes, but I'm gonna make all these great fighters look average. I tried shaking his hand, kept running his fucking mouth. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me.
I felt like that was a great quote, kind of the reason why I wanted to share it, because he says he's gonna make great fighters look average, and that's something I want to hold him to. I want to see, is that true? He did. I'm not saying Plant and Andre are great, but he did run through them, And Vazdik, while he didn't stop him, Vazdik never gave me an indication that he had David in any bit of trouble or that David was going to lose that fight at any moment. But phone lines are open if you want to call in and voice your opinion. We are talking Fury Usyk, David and David. Did David versus David fight week drama, or rather media workout drama, overshadow Fury Usyk fight week? Leonard Sterling with the 5-pounder, he says, did it overshadow in the U.S.? Never made a ripple in the UK. PBC posted that the T-Mobile have 20% off selected tickets Christmas sale. Reiterate, not priced to sell. So basically he's saying maybe in the U.S., Fury and Usyk were overshadowed by David versus David, but in the UK, that isn't the case. And what they have heard in the UK is that David versus David has gone on Christmas sale. So shots fired by the UK, Leonard Sterling, to all the Benavidez fans. Malcolm, good morning. What it do? Looking like we need to reconnect over there, Malcolm. Let's get that going ASAP. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're watching this on YouTube, waste no time in hitting that thumbs up. We hear you.
That's correct.
We literally just said we hear you and you hung up. My man's in them. But 33 thumbs up is criminal on YouTube. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up. I know you're busy at work, but it costs you nothing. That's free. Malcolm, what up?
We good now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what was going on. Shout outs to Boxing Voice. Ness, shout outs to you. Shout outs to community. Yeah, I kind of touched up on this. I believe I was speaking about this yesterday, but it wasn't the topic. But, fuck it. I liked it, man. Everything about the press conference, or my bad, not the press conference, about the whole, the media workout. I loved it, man. I just loved everything about it. I liked Benavidez's energy towards Morrell. And again, I do feel he was right to, just get upset about the whole little handshake shit. You feel me? But it was like a little petty thing. You know how some, like Morrell, just feel like he got to stand up for himself or come off a certain way.
Looks like we lost you. Maybe you got a call, but Morrell said that his response was in that manner because David wanted a war. We lost you, Malcolm, but just filling you in. Morrell said that he reacted that way because David said he wanted a war, so he's going to give him a war. There's no friends in war.
You hear me now?
I hear you now.
Yo,
are you back for good? All right, I think he's having issues. Malcolm, what up?
Yo.
I hear you, brother.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. It might be my outside service, but yeah, fuck it. I mean, if it has to do with war, I'm cool for it, man. It's just Morrell didn't look like he was prepared for the push. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody really is, but you know, some people react better. I've never in my life seen somebody throw a belt. That looked like some shit off of like one of these little baddie shows when they be throwing the little drinks. He just looked a little intimidated. It doesn't mean anything because you know when they get in the ring, and they go, hey, you know what I'm saying? So that's just that. But you know, unpopular opinion. Benavidez easily got fucking shit, man. I don't like that boxer shit that he trains at. I'm a big advocate of training in like a traditional, you know, boxing gym, man. That's just a big ass commercial gym. You know, I don't know what's going on with his strength and conditioning. This motherfucker never had he looked better before. You know what I'm saying? We said it in his past fights, and he's on his Navarrete shit, man. He doesn't have a single ab, and it pisses me off. I don't like this shit at all. So, you know, it's not saying that the abs and muscles is gonna win fights, you know, but I would like for him to put on like decent muscle so it could just translate better in the ring because you know it does equal some kind of force. You know, there's a whole little formula to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I have him beating a Morrell definitely whenever they mix it up. You know, I don't think he's gonna stop him. I don't know when's the last time David Benavidez even stopped anybody. He did look good against Caleb Plant. He looked good against Andrade. We thought he was gonna stop Plant. He didn't. He went the full 12 rounds. So we'll just see, man. But yeah, after that, he'll have like 2 Reggie belts or 2 interms, whatever you want to call it, and then he could just push forward. But it's a bad look if he end up losing to Morrell, man. I hope that don't really happen. But I like the fight, man. I'm happy for it. The man was calling him out all this time. He chased him up a division. So fuck it. Get it. In the wise words of Brandon from Cincinnati, nice little 50-50 fade. But I have it more of like a 55-45, 60-40. Because Morrell is going to land some shit on him. As long as he's not doing those little telegraph hooks. But he ain't experienced like that. You feel me? So that's really all I got to say, man. Shout outs to you, Ness. I'm going to keep tuning in, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. As always, thanks for calling in. If you want to call in, you know what to do. We got X Spaces available, and we got Discord rocking and rolling. If you're on X, go ahead and give me that free retweet, repost. If you're on YouTube, we need that thumbs up and subscribe. We got El Tanque on the check-in. Tank, you there? Hit that thumbs up while we wait for Tank to connect out of Tijuana. El Tanque, where are you? El Tanque. Yo, Tank, what up?
Yo, what up? Can you hear me now, bro?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, hey. We got some badass fights this weekend. Well, one fight, you know. My pick is Tyson Fury on the rematch. Even though I had Usyk the first time, I saw a lot of things in Tyson Fury, man. That dude was winning the damn fight, man. Outside of that fucking stumbling wannabe knockdown, that was a Fury fight. David versus David, man, that was entertaining. I like how David called the other David, though. He thinks he's the hardest David in the world, man. He thinks he's the hardest David in the world. Would you say with a real David, please stand up? Which David will prevail? The funny looking one, Alpha Timu? Wanna be Puerto Rican, wanna be Bolivian, Egyptian. Oh, that dude is world class, world fucking wide. This dude is Cuban. Which version of David will succeed? I think I'm going with the flabby version, Timu version, David. I don't believe muscles make you hit harder. You're not grabbing a fucking calf and tossing it at someone's fucking face. It's all positioning and weight. A 200 pounder can hit as hard as a 200 fucking lean muscle dude. It's the same shit. I don't give a fuck about no muscles. Can you let him hands go, bro? David does that. The last caller said he wanted to see him with abs and fucking traps and quadriceps and fucking glutes, and I don't know what the fuck he wanted to see David on. That is David. He's a fucking trash bag full of water that can punch. You know, he chucks them bitches. He should beat David fucking Morrell. I like that they tried to toss the belt, bro. I ain't never seen that. This dude really wanted to hurt him. He reminded me of me when I get mad and just grab something and hit a motherfucker across the head and then wonder why he's on the fucking floor twitching till he wakes up again and I said, my bad. I thought we were playing rough. Now you complaining because he's tossing a 20-pound belt to your head? Bro, shut the fuck up. This is what you motherfuckers like, violence, right? Slapping fucking 13-year-olds across the head when they're trying to climb on your roof. Shout out Ness. That was amazing, bro. You made my day yesterday with that violence. Especially how you picked him up from the collar like a fucking dog does his puppy, you know? He grabs him and fucking chucks him around and puts him back in the kennel. Get your ass back in there. You ain't supposed to be outside like that. Have a good one, Ness.
Tank, you the man, funny as hell. Givonski! What up, man?
What up, man? Hey, look, I'm excited as fuck for this fight. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make some more money. I already told you, I'm just debating on Usyk by knockout or Usyk by TKO. A lot of these other guys that got Fury, if you pay attention, they're Wilder fanboys. I don't know if they want to like try to give Fury some more credibility because, oh, he beat Wilder. Just let it go, man. Other people already beat Wilder too. Like, I don't understand it. Because if you just look at the pure skill, it's Usyk that's gonna win. And like I said, Usyk got power. But the thing is, he only sits down on his shots when he chooses to. And guess what? They told him how this was gonna go, and he said, I'm gonna knock him out this time. So I believe it, man, because I believe that he can do whatever he wants to in that ring. There's certain fighters that, you know, they just end up being special, and Usyk's one of those special fighters. He just does whatever he wants to in there. You know what I mean? As far as the David shit, David Morrell is winning every fucking press conference or whatever they got going on, man. First one, he told David, what the fuck? I thought you were Mexican. You don't even know Spanish. He was talking all that super shit to him. This one, like, it was funny that Morrell refused to fucking acknowledge him until he responded to him in Spanish. Morrell kept trying to, you know, David kept trying to talk to him in English. And Morrell was like, yeah. And then making David fucking repeat his shit three times until finally he just went into Spanish. And all of a sudden, see, he's already to every trap early. That's crazy because he ain't lying when he said, you just a RoboCop. He even showed you how. He started walking across the little area right there, stiff as fuck, high guard up. I give it to Benavidez. He has quick hands. You know what I mean? But that's about it. Quick hands, combos. And because he has less muscle, he doesn't get tired. Shout out to his stamina. He has crazy stamina. But Morrell's about to fucking knock his lights out, knock his shit loose. And it's going to be a fucking horrible fucking loss for David Benavidez. He was projecting this for no fucking reason. He told David Morrell, you going to lose and everybody's going to forget about you. Everybody is going to throw you away. He said that out of nowhere. Could it be that David Benavidez knows that if he loses, they're throwing him away? No Canelo shot ever. Man, let the real David win. I got Morrell. I got Usyk. Shout out to you, Ness, and fuck that kid, man. Fuck that kid. Real shit. Shout out.
Yeah, I feel like I understand what David means. The other David, he's only got 10, 11 fights, and he's got no recognizable names, you know, no noteworthy names So I can see what David Benavidez means. A potential bounce back for Morrell could be difficult, being as though you're in the infancy of your career and you lose. I mean, look at the road for Erickson Lubin, and he had Al Heyman. But look at his road, right? He lost early to Charlo and has been trying to get back to that level ever since. And it seems like the boxing politics refuse to give him that opportunity. So, yeah, I mean, maybe that can happen for David Morrell. You lose this fight and you just can't get that big stage opportunity again. Big Gucci, what up?
Yo, how the audio sound, man?
You coming through?
Hey, man, yesterday I called in, but I didn't know you hooked off on the jet, man. I had to go back and look at that shit. That shit was funny, man. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. Yo, man, it's cold as fuck up in upstate New York right now, man. 32 degrees. You gotta get over there, man. On the roof, fucking
Come on.
snow and shit.
Come join me, champ. Come join me. There's actually a fight in the capital I just found out about.
That, man. I gotta take a trip out there one day, man. But yo, onto the topic, man. That David Morrell versus Benavidez, this shit is looking spicy, man. I'm more hyped for this than Fury Usyk. I'm actually kind of mad about Fury Usyk, man. Not really about the fight, but I'm mad, really more at Turkey Al-Sheikh. Like, what the fuck, bro? Tyson Fury versus Usyk, their purses combined is over $200 million, man, with a shitty undercard, bro. How are you gonna make a return on investment? Just how, bro? More people know Tank Davis than they know Tyson Fury. More people know fucking Tank Davis than they do Usyk, man. But Turkey can't spend that kind of bag to make Shakur Tank, or he can't spend that kind of bag to make all these big fights in the lower division, man. But he's wasting money on Tyson Fury versus Usyk. I can't believe their purse. I mean, shout out to Usyk, 114 mil is crazy. But where the fuck is the return on investment, man? I know Rider season is not about having that return on investment, but shit, you showing off the bag like you could spend any amount you want, bro, then make these fucking fights happen, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Conor Ben versus Virgil Ortiz, Boots versus Virgil. You could have funded that shit, man. It's all on the zone. But as far as my prediction, man, G-Von might have a point, man. We might be back on the Crow Show giving him some props. But Morrell's looking strong, man. He's looking strong. I love the animosity in this fight, man. When he threw the belt, I was like, yo, this is perfect, man. It's perfect. I don't know why people complaining about him throwing the belt. That's not even a real belt, man. And he wanted to get his shit off too. He can't just let Benavidez go 1-0 before the fight. Feel me? But Devon might be up to something, man. It might be a big upset. If this upset happens to be I don't know if it'll be a bigger upset than Munguia. Nah, it can't be that. He was way too much of a favorite, but it'd be an upset of the year for sure. And I got Usyk winning by knockout, man. But yeah, that's my call, and that's I'm gonna counter punch in later, gang.
You the man, champ.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
We got Malcolm, $5 says, Baby Joker sniffling. Lay off the nose candy. If you're watching this on YouTube, absolutely free to hit the thumbs up. Daily Dose of Tankwell. We got Mad Bent, 100. Morrell, aight. Oh, bitch, get the fuck out of here with the tropical bees and shit. Morrell, aight, but he's not real. He lost his last fight. Benavidez fighting a guy coming off a loss. Thanks, Ness. I guess is he serious or is he being sarcastic? Because he thinks, because, you know, he's saying thanks, Ness, like maybe he's going off of me and the fact that I like to say that Morrell lost his last fight to Hot Rod, or does he feel like me and we agree on that? I don't know. But if you're watching this on YouTube, it's free. to hit that thumbs up. Let me get some visibility. We got Matt, Machine Gun Garcia's $5. I like the promotion between David Benavidez and Morrell, but then you get reminded that this is an interim belt unification, and it's ridiculous. Fury in 9 rounds. Joe Pilot.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You ain't gonna pop. It's Mini Pac-Man, man. He's fighting for the title tonight out there in the Coliseo.
It ain't the Coliseo. Is it?
It ain't? Oh,
nah,
I thought
it's
it
like
was.
El Karate Olympico or some shit. It's a Sean
Oh,
boxing
yeah, that's
card.
That's why I got confused, because the Olympico thing, I didn't read the whole thing. You know, reading is fundamental. You know, we don't do it enough. Yeah, man. I think I got Fury, bro, because I just think Fury. I think Fury. There's one thing we've known about him. If Wilder's dynamic right hand couldn't keep him down, Usyk's not keeping him down. If he does put him down again, he's not keeping him down, bro. We've seen that. He comes up. And 2, we've seen him change the game plan. Look at the first Wilder fight. He fought a whole different style of fight the second and third fight. So we got to expect Fury to make some adjustments. I expect Fury to make some adjustments. I think he's going to just fight a different fight. I think he does look a little leaner too. I think he's going to be ready to, throw more volume. Yeah, I think he's ready to throw more volume and do what's necessary to win this fight. I just think Fury's going to take it. You know, he has more advantages. Usyk does have, I think, a better cardio, of course, better, athleticism. But Fury's a freak of nature. And David versus David is great that David versus David is selling the fight. But I kind of don't understand. What was that day? Wasn't it the media workout? Why is the media workout happening so far away from the fight? It's like you said. I think they want this fight to fail so bad.
They promoting,
yeah,
bro.
But it's too.
You got an unknown David going against the David that should be fighting Canelo. They got to make this big, and that's how they doing it, by early promotion. I take my hat off that they promoting 90 days out, bro.
I know, but to me, I'm just saying, like, hopefully they keep promoting it coming up to the fight, because we living in a microwave era, bro. Like, 3 weeks from now, people might forget that whole medium, him throwing the belt. That's what I'm trying to say. That I think it just might have been a little bit. Maybe they should have did another press conference somewhere else or something. But for the media workout, like, they're not gonna have any more press conferences. You think they're gonna have another press conference a little closer to the show, to the date, to February 1st? Because that's what I'm trying to say.
Hell yeah. I think they'll have
Hopefully
one
they
in
do.
Vegas. First of all, they're gonna have the one in Vegas for sure. The final press conference. But they could probably do another Zoom one in like 2-3 months. 2 months, 1 month. Because this fight is February 1st, so we almost there. We only got 30-something days.
You may feel like
No. You got a point. You definitely got a point.
But
I
it's
just,
not your
hopefully
time.
they keep the what's it called? The
hype
the
going?
promotion up, But I'm out.
You got it, champ. You got it. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know what to do. It's free. Gotta remind you. Hitting that thumbs up helps me grow, if that's what you want. If you really want them big-time interviews, Shout out to Showbiz. They gave him that call and gave him that first-class flight. That shit, somebody send me the clip, man. Somebody send me the clip. We need to celebrate that, man. My man had the first-class flight with the butler offering him champagne. Salute, man. Salute. I appreciate that they realized your hard work and flew you out, man. You deserve it. Shout out to all the hustlers, all the grinders. You feel me? We got Zorro de la Vega, member for 26 months, 2 years, 2 months. He says, I thought that was Eric Mini Pac-Man Rosa who you slapped on the roof yesterday. Collazo's next victim. Nah. But since you're trying to do Puerto Rican news, Eric Rosa, Elise Soto, who signed to Amanda Serrano, who is now managed by former manager of Showbiz Green, Danny Soto. Veronica Soto had a daughter by the name of Elise Soto. She signed to Serrano. She's on this undercard. I think she's on a 7-fight. This is her 7th fight, and she's on a 6 straight knockout streak. Amanda posted yesterday and anything. Do we think she's going to continue the streak? The funny thing is, this is another one of those stories, my bros and ladies. Obviously, I've been promoting Showbiz probably 9-7 years now. I keep saying 7, but we know time moves. So Elise has always been in that gym. She's, Showbiz was managed by her parents. Her parents gave Showbiz that gym because they built it for their daughter. And, I watched that girl become a young professional athlete. One of her amateur coaches was Rajan Chance's father, who's a very good and, has a lot of accomplishments in the amateurs. But long story short, Zorro de la Vega, go check out Serrano's post so you can start following Elise Soto, who's been sparring Showbiz Green, when she was a fucking teenager. I mean, not that she's probably still a teenager, probably. Man, I don't know. I got to check her age, but she been in the gym all her life. Leonard Sterling, 5-pounder. Vivian Rodriguez on the card, who took Danya Vargas, and the DR 126-pound title, taking a step up against Magali Rodriguez. Diana Vargas is, in Sosua on Saturday. Yo, Leonard, how do you do it, my dude? You be on everything. I commend you, bro. I tell you. You need to create an Instagram because you help me in some of these shits you shouldn't even be paying for. You got to be DMing me. But salute to you, even though you refuse to become a member. But salute to you. You stay on all fucking type of international news regardless. He is not biased. My man don't care that he's from the UK. He's on everything. And shout out to Diana Vargas, man. She looks better than she fights. But they keep giving her fights because she's got the right attitude. She gives you the right look at the weigh-in, first off, because she's attractive. Then she gives you the right attitude at the weigh-in and the face-offs to make you believe she could win. And then she's durable, so she gives rounds. Shout out to her and her husband. Her husband, I was following them from the beginning too, and it's just crazy to see that he put her in position. He got her all the right fights. She did lose to a girl out here, like he said. I didn't expect that. Usually, Dominican on Dominican crime only goes in the way of the A side. Shout out to Magali. We got DC3 on a check-in. Yo. No DC3, Lowe's, nose, boxing. Gotta unmute, Low.
Yo, Nuts was good, man. Good morning, champ.
Good morning.
Yo, I like the build-up for the David versus David fight. There's actually a lot of people that really think that David Morrell could beat Benavidez. And it kind of reminds me of the build-up when Riddick Bowe fought the Cuban Olympian by the name of Jorge Luis Gonzalez. He actually threw something at Riddick Bowe as well. The Cubans like to throw things at people. I noticed that. As far as the Fury fight, for me, it didn't take away anything from that fight. And as far as the anticipation of it, I think for Fury to win this fight, he's going to have to fight a combination of both styles that he used during the Wilder trilogy. He got to stay on the outside with the reach because he's the taller man. Let Usyk run into some uppercuts, use the jab, but he got to be serious. He can't be joking around. And then he's also going to have to implement some of the style when he was using his weight and Morrell and Wilder. He's going to have to do that as well. He's going to have to bring out all his tricks out the bag in order to beat Usyk, because I never really followed Usyk like that. That's until recently. Him and Fury, the only two heavyweights that I see that would have been competitive in the early '90s. Everybody else would have been fringe contenders at best. So yeah, this is definitely one of the most anticipated heavyweight fights from this generation since Fury and Wilder for sure. Definitely. Yo, Ness, did you see that?
Remember that time
Yeah.
that I said Fury would beat a prime Ali? Do I look bad now because he lost to Usyk? That was a split. That was a split though.
No, I gotta agree with you on this, right? As far as what they accomplished, Fury is not the greatest of all time. But as far as head to head, the fact that the guy's 400, 300 pounds, damn near 7 feet tall, head to head, Fury would beat him. I feel that as well. He would beat Ali because of the size, but because of what Ali has accomplished, he's going down as greater. But head to head, Fury would beat him. Fury would lose to some of the guys in the '90s, though. Like Lennox would have sparked them out inside 4 rounds. Guys like that, because Lennox used to love big dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because Lennox was a tall dude himself, and he had power and skills. But nah, Fury would beat Ali because of the size difference. You know what I mean? There's too much size difference there. But I disagree when you once was saying that he was the greatest heavyweight of all time. No, absolutely not. Not even in the top 10.
I mean, his career's not over. He could still beat Usyk and beat Usyk twice and have three successful trilogies on his jacket. A lot of your older heavyweights can't even fucking win the trilogy.
I mean, he has a chance to make it in the top 10. But I'm just saying, on a head-to-head note, Fury would beat a lot of dudes because of the size. But I'm talking about overall totality of their career. You know, he hasn't done more than the Klitschko's. And I'm not crazy about those guys neither. But, you know, head-to-head, Fury probably beats most of them.
You don't gotta do more than them when you beat him, brother. He beat Vlad. That's the thing. Like, if he beats Vlad and he beat Wilder and he beats fucking Usyk, I mean, come on, bro. Like, only other dude that could compare to him is Usyk, because Usyk beat 2 out of the 3.
Yeah, I mean, Fury, like, listen, I'm not knocking his career. I'm just saying, to be the greatest of all time in the heavyweight, that's one thing. But, I can see him cracking the top 10 someday. You know, definitely his career's not over. He beats Usyk. He goes on to convincingly beat Daniel Dubois, because Daniel Dubois arguably should have gotten a stoppage over Usyk with that body shot. Usyk got unfinished business with him as well. You know what I'm saying? And then Dubois, we saw what he did to Anthony Joshua. So his stock definitely raised. And that's the name that I forgot to mention, Daniel Dubois. I'm pretty impressed with him because he's somebody that I always heard you talk about him all the time, because I know you a heavyweight guy. I'm always wondering, who the hell is this dude that's keep talking about? But, yeah, the dude's power is for real. So, you know, Fury's still young. It's not like he's old. He got a chance to carve out a very, very great career, for sure. You know what I mean? And head-to-head, like you said, he does beat a lot of those guys. You know, Jack Johnson was like, 180 pounds? Yeah, Fury beats him. Of course. I'm not going to crown him the best, but head-to-head, he beats most of them. Look, Roy Jones, from 160 to 168, head-to-head, in my opinion, beats everybody. But I'm not going to crown him over Sugar Ray Leonard as far as totality and what he did, because after he got knocked out, he never bounced back. It takes a lot to be ranked the greatest of all time. It comes with longevity, consistency, who you beat, how you beat them, accolades, all that. In terms of head-to-head, Roy beats everybody, but Roy's not nobody's pound-for-pound list as far as number one, not with the exception of Marco. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening. I hear you for sure. I'm just keeping my mic muted.
Definitely, man. Yo, when you coming back to the States?
Never. It's over. It's over, man. My man, shout out to Dante, Boxing Nation. He done inspired me, man. He out there living in the Philippines, building gyms and creating, you know, an entirely different way of life for his family than what he was accustomed to and what his parents was accustomed to. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I'm in the hood. It's all, you know, Sammy Sosa's from here, though. Just remember, my hood produces the best baseball players of all time. Sammy Sosa, Robinson Cano, you know, San Pedro de Macorís, is where the big, strong, dark Dominicans come from. Hence why me and my dad 6'5", you feel me? So, but there's other parts of this country that are amazing that I wouldn't mind living
Have you been
out.
to Colombia?
I have
You been to
not.
Colombia yet?
I have not been to Colombia. My parents just went last year, and I'm that's it. I'm ready to go. They did a Colombia tour. They went to like Bogota, Cartagena, Medellin, a bunch of them spots in
Yeah,
Colombia.
bro. I'm a single man again, bro. I'm about to go over there. One of my
Yeah,
best
I
friends.
mean, yes. You see,
The first time.
that's what I said the other day. I'm not single, so
Listen to
I'm
this.
not rushing to go to Colombia or to Brazil. But you
There's a lot of-
single
yeah,
men, yeah, go out there, do your thing, baby.
And let me tell you something. One of my best friends, he went out there right last year. One time, he went out. The second time he went out there, he met a good woman out there, a regular working woman, not a callejera. And now he's locked in with her, bro. He be going like 5 times a year. All he does when he comes back is work.
Bro,
do
that's
doubles.
what Jerry doing. Jerry's living that same life. He got a little shorty in Colombia that fell in love with him, and he goes back and forth. Look, Passport Bros just made it, you know, what do you call it, viral, but, you know, there's been beautiful women all over the world. Y'all just got to get them passports, man, put them stamps.
And
And
it's not just
some of them
it's
tickets
not just the beauty
expensive,
they
you know.
quality, bro.
A Brazil ticket
It's
is
not
like
just their beauty.
1,500. But listen, let me get to some other callers. Player Himalaya.
Have a good one.
Appreciate you. They saying Dante's in Thailand. Even better. You know, it's very cheap out there. DC3, I know I got to go to you. I know. I was going to get to a super chat, but salute. Go ahead.
Oh, now you got
Nah,
it's
you
cool,
got
but
it. You
nah,
got
though,
it.
man. Nah, that backdrop look lit though, Ness. It look cool back there, man. But
Appreciate it.
Fury, I think Fury was outclassing him though, man. Damn near started to dominate him until he started playing goofy games. You know what I'm saying? Cause I heard them rewatching the fight last night when I was on the back call and shit, nigga. Fury was dogging him. But, you know, the goofy games came, so hopefully he, you know, don't play these games, don't play with his food, and he get the job done, and we can potentially get a third fight. And Nish, with the cause I'm supposed to be going there next year. So like I'm supposed to be staying in a resort called Hotel Rue in Punta Cana. Like what's going on over there? Like what's the scene over there?
Yeah, that's actually where I'm going to take my mom to Punta Cana for Christmas. No, that's one of the, like, that is somewhere you can live and it has no crime and people obey the laws and the police actually, you know, do their job without having to be paid to do their job because the government doesn't want to lose that tourism that Punta Cana brings in. Same thing for Sosúa and Puerto Plata and any other very touristic location. But you're going to be great in Punta Cana, bro. Download this app first off if you into, you know, outdoor shit.
What it's called?
It's called it's called
we going like 40 deep.
Oh yeah. Download this then. It's called Viator. Viator, excuse me. Viator, and they gonna have all the activities around you that you can do, whether it's like you should definitely do the catamaran to Catalinas. It's a private island that no one lives in, uninhabited. So they bring you out in a catamaran. The catamaran serves you alcohol the minute you get on the boat. Y'all dancing, everything is cool. They got music. Y'all dock on this private abandoned island. The water's beautiful. They let you snorkel. They cooking. You know, I would recommend that. I would recommend, obviously, ATVs, obviously, horseback riding, you know, and definitely go to the clubs, you know?
Nah, for sure. You know, me and my people, they always doing shit.
That app gonna have all
all
the tours, whether they're, you know, horseback riding, whatever they do have to offer, because they're gonna have like, you know, maybe an evening dinner, candlelit dinner on the mountains or on the beach, something you could do with your wife. There's a lot of shit there. Maybe something on the boat.
Cause Yeah, cause it's a what it say? The drinks included, meals
Oh
included,
yeah, oh
all
yeah.
the dope
Everything is
inclusive.
included
I
when you
know.
at the resort.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
be there
and
for
on
4 days.
them
Appreciate.
trips too, when you do the catamaran trips, everything is included. Your ticket gets you to the island, plus all the food, plus all the liquor.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate it, Ness, though.
You the man. When
All
you
right.
get there,
See, I'm looking at it now. What it say? What's this? It look like it's saying what 6/12/2025, six
oh,
twelve
you
twenty
going in
twenty five.
June. You
That's when
going
we
in
going.
June. Okay,
Yeah, we going
okay,
6/12/2025 through 6/16/2025. So
okay.
yeah, my auntie like she do like traveling. So like we all send her the money. She get the rooms and shit and all that. So I'm gonna go fuck with it, man.
Dope. Yeah, nah, come out here. You gonna like it. You gonna like it. Believe
Yeah.
me. Where I'm at again. Again, you know, Cano and Sosa. Like I just drove past Cano house last night. It was his mother house. There are rich parts of this city, but they're very, 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 very small. And they're rich parts because guys like, you know, Cano don't abandon their hood. You know what I mean? So like, he's got the garbage company. He picks up the garbage in this country, and I mean not this country, this city. So you know there are areas that look nice. But yeah, let me get. Oh, go ahead.
All right.
No,
Nah. You
no.
good?
Finish your
All right,
thought.
I'm
What you was
going.
about to say?
Nah, I was just saying I'm looking at it now because like it's 33 of us going right now.
Damn.
Like a lot of my family.
Y'all gonna have fun.
Yeah, it's 33 of us. Yeah, it's 33 of us. Like a lot, some of my church members, my family. It's gonna probably be like she said, it's gonna probably be 50 plus of us by the time it all. Cause they went to Jamaica last year and I couldn't go, bro, cause I work so fucking much, bro. So I'm going. I
Nah,
ain't missing
man,
this shit,
you
bro.
gotta make
Hell,
time. You gotta make time for them vacations, man, because you don't get those memories or that time back. So I get everybody be like, oh, I'm on grind mode. You could be on grind mode and take a week out of the 365 days that there are in a year for yourself just to recharge and, you know, kind of give yourself a present. See, I'm happy that the internet worked because I get to be here and still work and feel good. You know, being in the sun, you just feel better. You know, that vitamin D is the real deal. I know you weirdos gonna think different, but that's why y'all don't look as good as me. Adrian Williams, $5. Oh shit. Hold on, Adrian. Nah, let me finish that. Shout out to Ness and the Boxing Voice for recognizing at Showbiz and his success in boxing. Y'all both winning easily. My favorite podcast today. Salute. Oh, that's crazy because I was just about to screen share his video and I seen that I guess that must be you because that looks like an identical message that I got on Twitter about giving Showbiz props. But nah, Showbiz has been on this platform. I watched his rise and quite impressed, you know. He does his thing. Salute to him in all his success. Never been a hater, only a congratulator. I'm going to try and screen share this. You know we've been having trouble screen sharing videos. Hopefully the playback is good. Let me know in the live chat, too, how the playback is.
Hey. Yeah. That. Thank you. The sir. Thank you so much, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, whatever that is, thank you. Take a little hot napkin.
Shout out to my boy. He said, yeah, whatever that is, give it to me. I want everything included with this. Salute to him, man. Salute to him. I know he has to feel accomplished, you know. People could say what they want. I see people on Twitter and they like, oh, Michael Benson got bored and this guy got bored and the ring got bored. My dude, the dude loves boxing, and if he reached out to you, he recognizes that you love boxing. The haters need to do something with your life. So we could talk about you versus you talking about the people that's actually doing something. Jaywalk, laugh out loud, Ness, you do know those two, Pop Hop, right? And I guess he means Cano and Sosa. I did know about Sammy, and obviously Sammy turned white too, so no one's perfect, man. No one's perfect. Maguire popped too, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they could take you out the Hall of Fame. It is what it is. He's still a great one to us, you know. I mean, did you look at my background? This is where he came from. It really don't matter about popping at this point. Sammy Sosa hit enough home runs for us to never forget him. And Robinson Cano, he was a great Yankee from what I'm told. You know I don't fucking watch baseball. But my connection to Cano is greater. Remember, he's from this city. My dad is from this city. His mother and his mother and himself lived in my father's apartment. We had a 3-story house with 3 separate apartments. They lived in the 3rd floor. Just his mom and himself. His father was here. Like, that's what I'm telling you. My life's a movie. When that movie come out, y'all gonna be like, God damn. Imagine, whatever age I am, I come down my back steps and Robinson Cano is throwing a ball in the air and swinging a broomstick. Like all Dominicans out here, motherfucker. I watched that. That's what I'm saying. Like, and look at all. I mean, again, we ain't gonna go down that other street, but yeah, I was there for that. And you know, he always reaches out. The last time I was here, I told you I was running the fucking streets of this city, and him and his security pulled me over. I didn't know what the fuck was going on because he got 2 black trucks. You feel me? He even called me by my childhood name, which we won't say because y'all gonna be hating, fucking haters. James Benitez, what it do?
Yo, what's up, Ness? You hear me? Good morning.
Buenos dias, my friend.
Good morning, good morning. Yeah, but Sammy Sosa, he needed the steroids so he could actually make the Hall of Fame, though, or actually become an icon, unlike Barry Bonds, you know, who still would have been a Hall of Famer with or without the dope.
I'm pretty sure Barry Bonds tested positive, and I don't even watch baseball.
Yeah, he tested positive, and his head grew bigger over time from the juice and everything, but even still, you know, that nigga had a great career before the drugs, you know, where Sammy Sosa was just a decent player. He needed the juice. But, and also, man, Dante's Boxing Nation, I mean, Ness, man, like, I wouldn't go to Thailand, man. Like, you saw what the Hangover 3 back in the day or whatever it was, put Thailand pretty much on display for what it's known for, man.
Nah, my worry of Thailand is not the women, boys. I don't know the name of the movie, but I seen a movie one time about a white lady that was visiting Thailand, trying to go back home, and on her way through TSA, they found drugs in her bag, and it's a real story, and she's still in jail. I don't know if she got out because I never Googled it as an adult, but like the point is, she ain't make it home. They set her up, and she claims they set her up, and I'm like, man, I can't afford to get set up and be somebody's setup. Like, hell no. Yeah, so I never went. But he inspired me to live outside of America many years ago. When I seen he did that, I'm like, God damn, shout out to that man.
I mean, I'm not inspired to live outside America. I mean, I think some of the best women are in this country, you know, like the DMV, for instance.
But the economics, the economics of America are not set up for you and your family to succeed. I mean, we make a certain amount of money. We make a certain amount of money, and they tax us a certain amount of money, and then they fucking charge us a certain amount of money just for cost of living. Like, bruh, it's crazy in America. You know it.
They hit us for the 40% tax, man. But Ness, man. But like, come on, man. Like the DMV done gave us what? I think Maya, Christina Milian, the Braxton sisters, man. They all came out of that water from out there. Like, I don't need to go over to the DMV.
You only saying what you know because you from Atlanta.
I am.
If you was from Columbia, you'd be talking about
But I'm giving
G.
credit. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean,
I'm
even
pretty
still,
sure.
man.
I'm pretty sure she looked
Mhm.
better than whatever the girl you just mentioned. I'll put her
Maya?
next. Yeah, I'll
Bullshit.
put her next to Maya right now.
Bullshit.
Maya,
You crazy as fuck.
Instagram. All right, Maya old as hell. First off, and she thin, so she's
Old
not.
as hell.
So she's not
Man,
everybody's liking.
cup of tea? Man, Maya ain't age a bit. But you know,
We about to
that's
see.
neither here.
We gonna do a like you like to do polls. We about to do a live poll with the people right now.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Do a live poll with the people, man. And next, man, shout out to you and shout out to the community as always, man. I'll catch you later, fam.
All right. Yo, let me know if y'all hear that air from my fans. You know I got these fans going to get so I could feel right. Bruh, he out here tripping. Damn. Let me see. My wife asked, am I on? I'm on. Maybe she got disconnected. Let's see here. So I want to screen share Maya, since he's trying to compare. Shout out to Maya, old ass. Nothing to see here, fellas. Nothing really to see here. It's like we been here, done that with Maya. You feel me? I don't know what he mean. This is a nice pick though. What about this one? Okay, let's move on. My girl Caro G from Colombia. Colombia. Huh? He talking about, yo, you know Atlanta, America. Bruh, he's only in America. Go outside of America. Look at what Colombia producing. And this is just one country. Come on. Let's be real. Look at this. Beauty at its finest, Holmes. Beauty at its finest, James. I think y'all need to be branching out, man. You feel me? Y'all be on them same streets, man. Get off them streets and avenues, man. And explore this world, not the country. Explore this world, man. There's a lot out here. There's a lot out here. My boy, Treese, what up?
Yow.
Yo, I want to see Maya or Caro G in the chat, and it's with a K. Don't be spelling her shit wrong. What up, Treese?
What up, though? What up, though? Hey, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I fuck around, had to ride with Benavidez on this. I think I'm picking Maya, gang. I think I'm riding with Maya on this one, brother. But hey, that's neither here nor there. That ain't what I called in for. But what I see, I don't know if this Benavidez and Morrell, but I will say, shout out to David, but shout out to my nigga David, man. My nigga David said, man, hey, man, you with David, bro. David's like to push niggas. That's cool, bro. But, hey, you don't put your hands on no David, man. He said, I can't get to you, and I ain't going to let you breathe, so I'm going to throw this motherfucking belt at your face, bro. That's how I get down. Hey, ain't nothing sweet over here, gang. I'm fucking with that. It did get me interested. I kind of see what my man, I want to see what David going to do in there.
But did it overshadow?
No, it ain't over. I'm see, and that's my next point. I do want to say it didn't overshadow, but however, it's on the verge of, and things that I will say that's hurting this the Fury and Usyk build up a little bit is like the fact that this shit not. We got to remember this shit ain't undisputed no more. Like that first fight, that was historic. You feel me? That was the first time that we was getting an undisputed champion, and you feel me, in eons. But now this just a regular heavyweight fight. It's just a rematch. It's a rematch, but it ain't a rematch for undisputed. You feel me? It takes a little bit of luster off the fight. I'm fucking with it. I got Usyk, by the way. I think Usyk gonna get it done. I'm curious to see how Fury gonna react though to this first loss. You feel me? I'm interested in that. I'm seeing him. He look a little squirrely and shit like this. I'm seeing he didn't drop more weight. I'm just hoping maybe he don't. It's a possibility. I don't know. Maybe it's a possibility he could overcorrect. You get what I'm saying? Like coming off the first loss and then motherfuckers telling him like, "Oh, you had him, bro. You was whooping his ass." for basically the whole fight until he caught you type shit, and then maybe he go out here and do something that he not known for. But yeah, as I can see something like this. But that Daniel Dubois guy, I heard my man Low Nose Boxing talking about him. He right, man. I like him. I like him a lot. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. When he got beat on by Joe Joyce and he had made him quit, you feel me? I was like way skeptical on my man Daniel Dubois. But he pulled it together, you feel me? He done got himself a belt and whatnot. So I'm really I'm fucking with him. I like what he do. He got that win over Anthony Joshua. That shit was impressive. Shout out to him. And if Usyk win, I do need to see him run it back with Mr. Dubois. But shout out TBV, shout out Toledo, Ohio. Virgil Ortiz, knock knock. Y'all be cool.
All right. So people telling me my man Bullsworth, salute. First time he ever DM'd me and he said, the name of the movie you're talking about is Broken Down Palace. And it does seem like this is it. I haven't seen it in forever. And this came out in, what year? 1999. 1999. It has the girl, guess who? The girl from one of my favorite Wolverine movies. Not Wolverine movies, excuse me. Werewolf movies. The greatest werewolf movie ever made. The only werewolf movie I think that got a trilogy or more. What is the name of it? With Kate Beckinsale from the UK? I can't remember, but y'all know what I'm talking about. She was the illest fucking werewolf slayer / vampire, some shit. She's in this movie, and yeah, it's about, where's the synopsis? Alice and Darlene, best friends, decide to take a trip to Thailand and celebrate their high school graduation while they are befriended by charming Australian rogue Nick Parks. Nick convinces them to take a weekend side trip to Hong Kong, but at the airport, they are busted for smuggling drugs. They are convicted in a show trial and sentenced to 33 years. Telling you, that shit changed my life. I'm like, I ain't never going over there. Ever. And I haven't. Ladies first, Boxiana, what it do?
Shout out to the Balling Voice. Good morning.
Buenos dias.
I just want to tell you, shout out to you with your Nuketown background. I've been loving it for the last couple of days. I feel like I'm living a live action Call of Duty, and I'm enjoying the view. Thank you very much. I appreciate the views.
Yo, Call of Duty is hilarious. Yo.
It's definitely Nuketown back there, but I love it. And I hope you do stay and like build stuff up over there, because I really didn't call on the topic or none of that. I just wanted to call and tell you thank you, because you pulled up on my show the other day, and like a lot of people will be like, don't nobody watch that shit. And like, I was really appreciative to see you in our chat, like in there interacting. So I really just wanted to call and tell you how much I appreciate you. You killing this shit. Like, I brag to you about the people that don't really know much about boxing. If you want to learn something, hear a good, decent show, go over there to the Boxing Voice and you're going to get some stuff. So I really just wanted to tell you thank you. I appreciate you. Keep killing this shit. David Benavidez and them don't have nothing on Usyk Fury. It's just a bigger fight, because coming from over there, they always deliver bigger things as far as the fans in boxing. So David was cool, but it ain't got nothing on them. But overall, I just wanted to tell you thank you. I appreciate you, and keep killing this shit. That's it.
Listen, you and your co-host could join, man. Everybody joins. Just let me know if this time isn't an issue, or y'all can make the time to pop on during the live show. Jump on. I'll send you the link, man. Any day.
Anything for you. If you ever over there, don't hesitate to hit me up. You always welcome over there. Like, it don't have to be nothing planned. If you just pop up one day and you want to get on, hop on. We would have loved to have you that day. So just for future reference, you don't never need an invitation over there. Like you always welcome to come fuck with us. Cause the one person that do be their biggest supporter when it comes to me is you. So like I said, I just appreciate you. So that's really my call. So whenever you ready, you just pull up and we outside.
All right, appreciate you. Shout out to Boxiana and shout out to Bullsworth. The other movie with the trilogy of werewolves is Underworld, so he knows his fucking movies. Yeah. Borough City E. What up, champ? Hold on, let me cook something up for my man. Let me cook something up for my mans, man. Oh man, where is that, man? Oh, here we go.
Because I'm back.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Okay. Welcome
Yeah, I
back, Borough
mean,
City E. What up? We missed you around here, man.
I know, bro. I've been tearing up them back call streets, man. I've been going to war in them back call streets, bro. But I'm back, bro. I'm here, man. You know what I mean? And I seen you wildin'. I seen the videos, Ness. Smacking the little man in the back of the head was crazy.
Bruh, man, they need discipline, man. I needed somebody to smack me in the back of the head. It would have saved me some years of, grief.
Yeah, did them little niggas steal anything, bro?
I don't even know, cause like y'all ain't see. There was another one. He jumped from this roof to the next roof. I'm telling my dad, like, come on, you gotta build a fucking wall, bro. All day. This gonna be like my 5th time saying it. That kid that jumped deserves to run track and field. I know CYP need to call and tell me what's the right thing, but the one where you jump over shit while you running.
The hurdlers.
This motherfucker, listen, we got, I don't know if you see that, dude? Let me see this. It's barbed wire right here. This motherfucker jumped over the 3 wires of barbed wire, which is at least 3 feet, at least 3 feet off the ground. And then the next building is at least 4 feet, 5 feet over. And that shit he jumped smooth over like it was a hurdle. He need to be running track and field and get him a gold medal. But this motherfucker out here stealing on rooftops and shit. I caught the other one, the fast one. He was out.
Listen, when I joined yesterday, the boy was like, "Yeah, man, you just missed it, man. Let's just kick some little kid's ass, bro." I said, "What?" I said, "Bro, these niggas crazy, bro." I said, "Yeah, man, let's just smack the shit out of a little kid." I look at the video, bro. I said, "Bro, this man is wildin', bro." But I ain't mad at you, though. Cause them little motherfuckers, them little niggas, them little young boys, man, they be on bullshit, bro. They be doing all type of dumb shit. Like, it don't matter where you at it. You know what I mean? Little boys gonna always be mischievous, you feel me? Yeah, but to the topic, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I had loved the way Dave Morrell had reacted at that push, bro. You could tell he was really trying to hit David Benavidez with that belt. And you could tell it was a knee-jerk reaction. Like, who the fuck he playing with putting his hands on me? Like, I could tell Morrell ain't scared of David. And, David gonna have to show something this fight. He gonna have to dig deep within himself. And you gonna have to show you got more will than Dave Morrell. Because I don't think he just coming to show up and just let you turn into this superstar. I think he got big plans to derail. But I like David. I feel like, Morrell might get. I like Benavidez. Morrell might get just a tad bit too emotional. This his first real big step up fight. It's a lot on the line for him. I think he might come forward more than he needs to. I think he need to be on the back foot, counter punching, outboxing David, outboxing Benavidez. I think he gonna fuck around and try to find out whether if David really can stand toe to toe with him, or if David really like that. And I believe that's a mistake. I think David got the better come forward combination punches, and if both fighters coming forward, meeting each other halfway, I like David to land more vicious combinations than I like Dave Morrell to try to find the right shot and blast Benavidez out of there. So I'm riding with Benavidez, and as far as heavyweight, I gotta go with Tyson in the rematch, man. I just got to, bro. I think Tyson coming in there hungry. I think Tyson coming in there, you know what I mean? He ain't never left camp. He coming in there sharp. And I just believe he gonna be a little bit more twitchier and more reactive this time. I think last time he tried to box too much. I think this time he comes forward and tries to uh apply. I think he tries to get physical and lean on Usyk a lot, way more than the first time. I think he did too much boxing. I think he's gonna try to impose his will on Usyk more this time here. And I think if he let his hands go more, get more physical, I just think he beat Usyk. I saw him hurt him to the body. I saw him hurt him with an uppercut.
You may feel like
I
it's your
think
turn,
Fury could get it done, man.
but
And
it's
that's
not
my
your turn.
card, bro. But it's good to be back, my boy.
Alright. Borough City East. Salute, salute. Welcome back. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know it's free. RJ, what it do?
Yo,
Yo, what up, champ?
what's good, bro? Yo, what's good, man? Can you hear me?
Clear.
Yo, so yeah, man, I'll keep it boxing first, man, because you know I got topics, man. I could talk about a lot of shit, man. You know, especially the women and you know in Colombia. You know, that's where I want to go next. But as far as boxing though, yeah, I'm excited for this fight. Shit, the way you've been putting it, you know, in so many topics, I thought it was this weekend or something. I'm like, wait, hold on, this shit 30 days away. I'm mad, but you know, it is what it is. I think Tyson. Um, he gonna do his thing. Just after seeing what he did to Wilder, it's just hard to root against, bro. Like I, you know, and he like 6'9", like you know, he could really just box at that, you know, height. You know, I just, you know, I don't know. I think Tyson gonna pull it together. The way y'all talking about Usyk though, when he beat Tyson, like he was like one of the greatest ever. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm really interested in this fight to just see what happens. As far as the Davids, I've never seen both of them fight my casual ass, so I'm excited to see that. You know, they be talking about, yeah, and you know, I'm a casual. Don't, hey man, you need casuals to call in, man. Chill, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. I'm learning. I've learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching boxing for a long time, but not on the hardcore level. You feel me? I think the first fight I can remember was Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield. The whole fam watching it. I think 1999. So, yeah, but yeah, so I'm excited for that. Y'all be talking about Benavidez like he the fucking boogeyman, you know, with the Canelo shit. So I'm excited to see that fight, you know, for sure. Um, but aside from that, though, yeah, man, I definitely think, you know, a lot of us, you know, we need to stop. We need to stop doing, you know, the women out here, you know, no domestic, and you know, really get out there, man. I done been to Colombia, I done been to Dubai, I done been to Bali, Thailand, you know what I'm saying? So not just Colombia
Nah,
or
give me your Thailand experience. Like, what was that airport like?
okay, yeah. Hey, let me burn one more. I'm gonna send you another 5. But so I'm gonna start off with the Colombia actually. So Colombia, bro, like I've been to Cartagena and Medellin, and it's cool, but it's like, what do you want to do? Get your paper up first, for sure. But what do you want to do? Do you want to get the working girl who you gotta pay for her day at work? You feel me? To get her out, and you gotta pay for all the shit y'all do, or do you want to pay for the working girl who, you know, she just coming over and that's it? Ain't no dinner, ain't no lunch, ain't no nothing. It's just, you know, hand it
Yeah.
over.
But that okay. So you asking the fellas what they want to do, right? Like you literally
I'm
asking
just
because
saying either or. It's gonna be just them
sound
two
like you being
options.
sarcastic.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna be just them two options. Like them is the only two options you got in Colombia. As far as as far as as far as Thailand and like
You may
Dubai,
feel like
you
it's
know,
your turn,
Southeast Asia,
But those the
but it's
Bali,
not your turn.
like
hold on. Those the only two options you
yeah,
have
yeah.
everywhere is a working girl and a regular girl. What do you mean?
No, but look. So look, let me burn. Look. So when you get to Thailand and Bali and Dubai, you got more of a, I would say, you got more of a like the girlfriend experience. You feel me? Like I don't want to feel like when I'm pulling up on you, it's like I gotta fork it over. I want to chill with you.
Champ,
What's
you
up?
still paying. So it's the same experience. It's either a working girl, which you paying for, or the regular girl, which you got to put in work for.
But it's some hybrids out there, is what I'm trying to say. You feel me? And that hybrid experience is that experience I get out here. When I'm talking to an American girl, I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying, fork nothing over. I show her a vibe,
What do you
and then
mean?
we, you know.
No. What do you mean hybrid experience? She giving you a hybrid experience because you paying for it. It's literally a category, GFE.
Okay, look,
like,
Ness, look, cause we getting in the weeds. What I'm trying to say is to simplify it in like these Latin countries, bro. It's so broke out there, man. If you not putting up no money, I'm talking about no money at all. It's nothing you could do. It's nothing at all, You do have to pay eventually, of course, with both of the sides, of course. But I'm saying
disagree. I disagree. You telling me you never
I'm a
went
single
out?
man that didn't did it in both.
And,
you know,
and
I
me,
didn't did it in
and
both.
I was single too. What I'm telling you is,
You was
what I'm
doing
asking,
it out the
you
country?
is this: did you not go out the country and meet a girl where you just took her out? She's part of your vacation. You was already going to the club. You was already gonna go do what you just included her and happened to sleep with her. That never happened to you?
I'm trying to say in Colombia it's harder. It's more money based. It's more about money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been to the DR, but
I ain't never
it's
been
more
to
about
Colombia.
money. Yeah, in Colombia it's just like the money is just like they so broke. It's like you gotta pay them to even step out the door.
But
you feel me?
I ain't been to Colombia,
Like,
but I've been to
it's the same
Panama. And in Panama, there is a lot
Panama
of Colombians.
is similar. I didn't stop in Panama.
There's a lot of Colombians in Panama.
Too.
And again, I'm telling you, man, listen, I'm sorry. It's like I tell every dude when we start talking. We just different. You either got swag or you don't got swag. If you a payer, you a payer. If you ain't a payer, you ain't a payer. You feel me? Some of us ain't gotta pay. Some of us ain't gotta pay.
Hey,
no.
look, Ness,
it worked in Panama. Listen to me. It worked.
Okay,
but hear me out because I'm Latin. It worked in Panama.
Yeah.
Colombian women go to Panama specifically for that, to either fuck for a living or find a job, because in Panama we deal with the American dollar. So believe me.
Yeah.
If you got swag, you got swag.
Let me do one more.
If you got swag, you got swag. You know.
No, but look,
Pretty
Ness,
Woman.
Look,
think about
Ness,
the movie. No.
I'm
gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
You can do this when I'm done
shut
with
up.
my call.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna shut up, and I ain't hit the bell after this one sentence.
Okay.
I know people hate when I say this, but Pretty Woman was established on that. Richard Gere ain't pay. She fell in love with that motherfucker.
Look, okay, Ness, look. I said the same exact shit. I done been to Thailand dealing with working girls, and they was not charging me. I was just like being nice and just showing love. They was not charging me. When I was in Colombia, it was fork it over, my boy. It was give me the bread, pay for my day of work, pay for my babysitter's school, or just come through and come get it. You know what I'm saying? That swag, the jewelry, the chains, or not even no jewelry, the teeth, the height, the beard, none of that shit worked. They was like, give me the money or it's over. So all I'm saying is get your paper up, and if you do go to the DR, Colombia, Panama, just understand that swag and being a pretty boy or looking decent or any of that shit ain't gonna be really matter the most. It's gonna be about the money. When I was in Bali, the swag shit worked. They like, damn, this nigga American. I'm dating a Trey Songz looking nigga. I'm dating a woo. I just fuck around and just vibe with him just because of the vibe. I'm telling you, in Colombia and them Latin countries, man, come with the pape and you're gonna have fun, but come paped up. Come ready to go. And that's my experience, but it's also the experience, you know, it's anecdotal, but it's also experience that a lot of my other friends that have, you know, my age or my OGs. They 50 years old, and all they do is.
But again, I said I was gonna be quiet. I said I was gonna be, but I can't.
Go ahead.
I can't let you taint.
This is my last one. Anyway.
I can't let you taint them. Listen, for starters, you don't speak Spanish. Yeah, because look, for starters, you don't speak Spanish. So they can't even fucking vibe with you culturally. It's gonna take way more work than me stepping on the scene with paper, jumping out of a fire rental. You feel me?
Yeah.
Doing me for me.
That's
I'm doing me for me.
Yes, you got the one up.
Okay.
But
Just
I'm
as
talking
long
about
as
from
we
my
agree.
experience and people like me though, Ness. I ain't talking about from a Spanish speaking 6'5" Dominican nigga. Like I'm talking about from a black person that's probably most of your callers that will go there that
Next
don't
time,
speak fluent
come with
Spanish.
your mans and that's Latin, and you gonna see
I
shit
pay a
change.
liaison. I pay a liaison per day, and he translate everything.
No.
That's my boy.
But listen
He's
to
my
me.
boy.
No, he not. No, he not. He is
He
already.
looking out.
Listen to me, bruh. We got those a dime a dozen. He is already known as a facilitator. The girls know him.
Yeah.
The girls know him.
Yes.
They see him and they know he bringing an American to fucking pay up. Come on, champ. You
That's
talking
true,
to a
but
real
like,
one.
what other avenue would I have to get them?
No,
in any
you
type
gotta,
of way, nigga, I don't.
you did your thing.
So learn
No,
Spanish.
listen.
All right,
No.
learn Spanish.
You did your
If
thing.
you gonna go to Colombia, y'all spend paper, learn Spanish, or you ain't gonna get the same experience as somebody like Nestor.
Or come with
it's not
your
your
Spanish friend. You know, your man's who you
Get
went
the
to
paper,
school with,
man.
your best friend, whoever knows that Spanish, that ain't gonna let y'all get got because come on, you a Vic in a sense.
It's black niggas walking down the streets everywhere down Boca Grande. Nigga, it's they everywhere. They already know what it is. It's just you being a black man. You already they putting a jacket on you already. Use a jacket. It's a he paying for pussy or he got money jacket, and I'm gonna
Exactly.
get it somehow, whether it's whatever way. And there's no way you can go around that because it's the truth.
That's your experience,
You coming there to pay, no matter if you paying for her day at work or you panning it over and leaving it on the dresser.
That's your
no
experience.
matter which way you look at it, you gotta pay.
That's your experience. But I tell you one thing: if another young lady asks you to pay her babysitter, pay that babysitter. Don't look at that as paying for the
I'm
puss.
paying all that. I'm paying for everything.
That ain't considered paying for the puss. Like, come on, she got a motherfucking kid. She can't go out. You want her to be irresponsible?
No, but look, Ness, hold on. I done been to other countries and in my country dating women all the time, and I just take them on a cool date. I'm just paying for the date. That's it. I don't gotta pay for babysitter on the first time.
You ain't ran across a young lady that can't afford to leave her, that don't have the money to have a babysitter. That's all.
I have, and I said no. If it depended on what she looked like, I said no. But I'm just saying that at the end of the day, in those Latin countries where it's super broke, nigga, you gotta come paped up to show first. No matter which language you speaking, no matter what, they broke. They getting paid like $25 a day.
Word.
So anything you come in is tripling, quadrupling in that.
Yep.
You feel me? Like, and that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Go. But it's fun. It's fun. But all right, man. I'm a bow out on that one.
All right. Different strokes, different folks is all I could say. Kerry G can counter. Jerry Soriano. Ness, you received my second Emperor counter yesterday? Negative, Holmes. Negative. But I will double check as I have the ability. Kerry, are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What up?
Really excited for this Fury Usyk card. Yo, by the way, that shit was hilarious yesterday. That camera is really cool, man. I like how it follows and everything because it was a very dynamic action shot. Like that that 6'4" stride, man. That shit closed the distance crazy. Like that's some high quality fucking video, man. Really high quality video. But damn, yeah, it's really kind of crazy living in countries like that. I mean, I guess you get used to whatever environment that you're in. There's danger everywhere, stuff like that. But shout out to you for taking care of that and showing the restraint. I saw that. That's cool. That's what's up. The Fury Usyk, I'm kind of leaning towards the new metagame in boxing being like guys who are closer to the weights they should be in the ring, and the smaller dudes actually using it as an advantage. Always being the smaller guy in their weight classes is actually working for them. People like the weight bullying kind of is backfiring because of the dimensions. I know people keep saying Fury lean on him, but if Usyk hasn't missed a step in the interim of this fight, I don't see how he does that. Like Fury's always been able to tie up these dudes who have closer dimensions to him with like getting the arms like underhooks and stuff and wrapping them around. But every time I saw him do that with Usyk, Usyk's arms like just for like his wingspan's just much shorter, and he's able to slip out each time and hit him with a hook. And he had a lot of subtle adjustments in that fight. Like Usyk don't make no drastic adjustments, so sometimes I think it's like undervalued how subtle he does with things. Like when he changed the hook to more of kind of like a clothesline, was coming on and was overhand with it a little bit, coming on top of the head. That's that those some of those shots were ones that like buzzed Fury quite a bit. So I think obviously Fury still has a very good shot to beat him. I don't think the line really moved like that, but I have faith in Usyk's small adjustments. I'm sure like looking at it, facing it in the ring, it looks different than on the outside, and you're wondering like I was whooping your ass for 7 rounds. I mean 5, 6 rounds straight. I think I had it 7 on my initial card, but whooping his ass, and then you see the changes, but you don't see what is actually changed. You just know that he is hitting you now, and it's so subtle what he's doing that's even more confusing. Get the heart rate going even more and more dangerous. So I'm still riding with Usyk. I might place the same bet I had placed the knockdown and win by decision, but it might have been the last chip, like crack in Fury's chin that he needed to potentially get the knockout. So still thinking about that. And the David versus David face off, that was it's still crazy to me how like simple we are as boxing fans, that just a little drama in these, like a push, a slap, a belt throw, that was new. That was really new, and that's how I knew like Morrell really was about that stuff. Because like I never seen someone disrespect a belt. I get it, everybody disrespects like the interims and stuff. I got respect for it. That's a hard position to get to, but he really threw that like he wanted to hurt him. And when they were sizing each other up, it was interesting to see that like Morrell looked like he was a little bit taller and more athletically filled out. I know we always say all the stuff about Benavidez's body frame. He's not like built like that athletically, but still, it was a little bit telling how more like athletically filled out he looks. So if you're gonna make the fight easy for him and be like coming forward, Benavidez, I think Morrell has a really good shot. I definitely liked JT's breakdown of that, so I'll put in a counter for JT so everyone else can hear his breakdown of that David fight. But I'm going with Morrell on this one. He's and I'm willing to be wrong. That's all boxing, so that's fine. But is there any other fights on the Fury Usyk undercard?
Not really worth it, other than Sergey Boychuk, Ishmael Davis. We gotta hope that Davis rises to the occasion from the domestic UK level and gives us a good enough fight for Boychuk, because that fight got canceled. It was supposed to be Madrimov and Boychuk.
I'm not too familiar with Davis, but I do like Boychuk. I think he has like I like to call him Franken jab, because he's just kind of like a lurch dude in there. And I think that he like obviously he's got the power and a tight guard. But I think the most interesting thing that's like undersung about him is that he has a very weird and tricky timing. Like I feel like he throws punches so slow that like in the Virgil fight, like Virgil would be moving out the way and then come back into position to fire, and then the punch hits him and he's like, wait, I thought I dodged that. Like I think he throws punches like he's like slow on the wind up, and then they feel like, oh, I could dodge that, and then he turns it up maybe right before impact. But it's definitely something to watch with him, about how his slow punches seem to land with a weird timing. So I'm fond of watching his fight. So it'll be good. Hopefully he sets himself up in a position to take on that Virgil and Madrimov winner. That well-timed bronchitis and hand injury academy dudes. You got the strategery going on. It's really good. I'll give it to them. Everybody's finding a way to put themselves out of position to be in position. Strange enough. But yeah, excited for the fights this weekend. It's gonna be good. Enjoy your time there. I know you said you were going to a resort. Be safe, and thanks for still grinding with these shows, even though you're on semi-vacation, man. Peace out. And I'm gonna put a counter right now in for JT. I don't know if he's around or not, but hopefully come back around and give that Morrell versus Benavidez breakdown. It was pretty good.
Appreciate it. We got Jaywalk. He says he wildin'. I went when I was in the Air Force. Fire. And that's his experience in Colombia. We got the Pullout Bandit, $5. James got some nerve talking about pause and Transformers, yet living or near Atlanta. What is the right term for that now?
You may feel like
Whatever.
it's your time.
3 rainbow flag emojis.
But it's not your time.
Capital for African Americans. DC3, $2. James, quote unquote, I'ma hate like a MFer, Benitez. Lake County, $2. Bonds never tested positive. Ness, $2 from Jerry Soriano. Ness, you received my second Emperor counter yesterday? That's a negative. Negative. Big negative. I double checked. Jaywalk, $2. He tripping. They out there overseas. It's amazing. Cito, welcome to the contender level. My boy Cito from New Jersey. What it do? We got Al in the Bay. What do you say?
Yo, what's up? Jay from the Bay Area.
What up?
Yeah, man. I can't wait for the David Morrell fight. I think that's gonna be fire. I don't think David Morrell will win. But it's still gonna be fire. Um, you already know my point on Usyk. The Giant Slayer. Um, yeah, man. I just can't wait for that fight. Um, Definitely order it, and it's gonna be a drag out fight. Who's on the undercard for that fight, or who's else on that card? That Usyk card.
It is no one you know. It's A-side heavy. And not even A-side heavy. It's just Tyson Fury Usyk. And then you have Sergey Boychuk. You got Isaac Lowe. And that's it.
Oh, okay. So they didn't really put no hitters on there. So you only really paying for is the main fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
$40 for the main event.
Okay. I'm still gonna support though. I thought it was gonna be like at least a little top heavy, But yeah, man, I can't wait, for that fight. So hopefully people start buying the fights so the price can drop down a little lower. If we buy these lower fights, all those big main cars that's like $80, they're gonna eventually drop because they see the price. They see where they buying it at. It's like the housing market, man. If you see the housing market buying at a certain price, people won't start dropping because they need to sell. You feel me? So let's buy all these lower ones, and so these higher ones can drop down in price. That's my call. Peace out.
Good theory. Good theory. Gotta see if that works. Copy cool, what it do? Shit. Copy cool, what up?
What's good, Nas? What's going on, man? Hey, man, it's like you
Chilling.
say, if you got it, you got. It's like you say, if you got it, you got it. You don't, right? I've been all over the world myself too, for military and everything like that, and you don't need to pay for nothing. You just gotta have a little bit of swag and you get it, and that's it. Um, just based off the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like they see who you is. But being a foreigner too helps too. They tired of the locals. But anyway, the I don't know how people, like with Fury, right? Everybody has their opinion and everything, but you know, the adjustment that Fury made against Wilder, because I heard earlier something, was that he gained the weight and just was leaning on Wilder, got him tired, and then just pretty much, bullied him around the ring, because we all know Wilder comes in lighter. In this case, he's actually coming in lighter so he can move and be able to be a little bit, have the agility to move around with Usyk. And Usyk is going to be that. I think that Usyk's going to try to come forward, and we're going to see Fury on that back foot, pretty much boxing him. So again, the first fight is kind of how it went, and we saw, Fury have the ability to hurt him several times to the body with the uppercut. The uppercut was very successful. Also, the overhand right too. He did slack off towards the middle to late rounds, and then get caught with a sneaky punch. Which I just think he was never expecting. I think he thought he had him in the bag. I don't think that's going to happen this time around. And I think that he's going to actually, he's going to let his hands loose a little bit more, which is why if you look at him, he's looking super lean, super in shape. And I think he's going to be able to, throw the hands the way he wants to and land that well with Usyk. I think Usyk is going to try to gain the weight to try to bully Tyson Fury, at least to match his weight some way, because we saw him. I think he came in the heaviest, if I'm not mistaken, in the first fight, right?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I think he's going to do the same thing, which obviously is going to slow him down. He's not going to be able to move like we normally see him move, which is why he's trying to, which is why he's thinking about going back to cruiserweight, because he doesn't like the way he's moving up in the heavyweight division. He doesn't have the agility as he used to. He's just pretty much relying on his ability, his boxing ability, which he does. He has a great one. He's Olympian. He's all of that. He comes out of the Lomachenko class, if you want to say. And so I just don't see him being successful with the second time around. As far as the Benavidez Morrell fight, that's more appealing. I don't think it's getting overshadowed. I don't think the Usyk fight is being overshadowed. I just think that the undercard itself is what's not calling the people. And now we got the drama with them, so it's just a more appealing fight, and we're just seeing if Benavidez actually has that what everybody's claiming to be. That he is that dog versus
That
Morrell.
is the bell
appreciate
player Himalaya. Kerry G, counterpunch for JT. Noble, check in. Noble is on you. If you want to call in, now is the time. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Help me with that visibility. And we're going to go ahead and put out that last call for callers. See, this is exactly why I said, did this fight get overshadowed? Maybe it's not an overshadowing and it's more of lack of interest altogether from boxing fans, not really understanding. But we do have 406 thumbs up. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, go ahead and do so. We got Hawk in Maryland checking in.
Yo.
Yo.
What up next? TBV. Number one. Still out there chilling? Out in the homeland?
Yes, sir.
All right. What I was about to say. All right, on the fights, Ness, man, you know where I'm at with the fight with Tyson Fury and Usyk. I'm gonna tell you why. Tyson Fury is gonna come in bigger, of course. He's gonna try what he did with Wilder. Only difference is Wilder, no disrespect, has pencil sticks for legs. So when he was leaning on him, yeah, he was really weighing Wilder down, and Wilder didn't have a plan. Like Wilder tried to get big himself, so he was carrying his extra weight plus his thin legs. When Wilder should have stayed small like he did the first fight, he would have did a lot better. But Usyk, nah, man, he's a road warrior. He know how to deal with that kind of thing, man. He already fought him. He already been with him. I think if Tyson come in there bigger, he'll do good early. I give Tyson one thing. If he could get the body shots off early and stay on the body, but I just don't think Usyk can let him do that. So I still got Tyson wearing down and Usyk catching him earlier this time. If you come in and try to grind him with the weight, Usyk doesn't let you lean on him. Only thing I see weakness with Usyk, he's not good at taking body shots. Tyson will have an opportunity there. And the David versus David fight, Ness, can you hear me?
Perfect.
I do not like that fight. I said it from day one for David Benavidez. Don't know why he took it. I'm still on the same thing. Don't know why he took it. The dude, I don't see the benefit in it, win or lose. But as far as him just knocking out David Benavidez, just knocking out Morrell, nah, man. I don't think he should have took that fight, bro. I'm not gonna call it just yet. I need a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit on calling it, but I don't think David Benavidez should have took that fight. I really don't. Morrell is a good. He know how to line people up with one shot and move out the way. I don't like that fight. I ain't saying he'll beat David Benavidez. I'm just saying he shouldn't have took that fight. That's a great opportunity for Morrell to jump way up off of one name. So David really got to really be on his game with that fight. I don't think he should have took it though. But other than that, man, shit, I'm gonna wait and give my opinion on it. But I'm still sticking with Tyson Fury. I mean, with Usyk actually stopping Tyson Fury before the 12th round. But yo, Ness, great show. TVB #1.
All right, Hawk. Appreciate you. We got two more counterpunches, one for Tim Bosque and one for
You may feel like it's your time,
Brandon,
but it's not your time.
and that's from Kerry G. We got Tip Bellis.
Oh, yo. Yeah, man, we know why, you know what I'm saying? The show is ending early and everything, man. It's because the fight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, man. You know what I'm saying? They keep taking the fights away from where they should be, you know what I'm saying? Or, they could have put this fight in the UK. They could have put this fight in Vegas, but it's in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody be looking forward to the Riyadh fights, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting worse and worse over there, man. It's getting worse and worse. They give you long shows. They give you BS cards that you got to pay $30 for. How much you paying for this card, Ness?
$40.
That's a damn shame. Y'all paying $40 to see Chris Congo. That's disgusting. Y'all should be ashamed of
Chris
yourselves.
Congo already fought yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday. It don't even matter. Y'all paid $30 on your DAZN subscription to see Chris Congo. Now you about to pay an extra 40 just to see Fury versus Usyk with no undercard. Look, man, y'all got to do better. All you PBC haters, y'all got to do better, man. Y'all out here wasting y'all money on Big Kurt and they robbing the bank. You know what I'm saying? Just like how they rob you with them gas prices. You know what I'm saying? Oversaturated gas prices. Now they about to start giving you oversaturated boxing prices for BS undercards, man. And y'all some fools because y'all gonna fall for it. All for the love of Big Turk. All for the love of Big Turk. But yeah, man, I heard Kerry G. He said, JT had a great call, breaking down fights. I'm glad I missed that because ain't none of what he said actually gonna happen. So, to all my viewers out there listening to the show right now, look forward to something else, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen regarding his call. Yeah, man. Ness, did you see the trailer for the new Superman, bro?
I did not.
Oh man, it looks fire. It looks fire. It looks real good. It looks like a quality movie, bro. And you did watch the trailer for the 28. Damn, what do they call it? 28 years later.
I did not.
Damn, bro, it's the one I sent you, bro. You gotta see that shit. That shit look fire, bro. I'm mad we getting that movie so late, but that shit look fire. It's gonna be a great trilogy. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. But yeah, David Morrell and David Benavidez, man. You know what I'm saying? We giving away belts, man. We giving away belts, man. You know, it's the year of the names. We want the names. Fuck them belts. We want them names, man.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
I tip Stone Bone. Actually, JT Counter, what up? Courtesy of Carrie G.
Yo, what up?
What
Yo,
up?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Oh, shout out to Kerry G. Uh, shout out to Tip too. It's so funny. He said whatever breakdown, like I called in already. So Tip just naturally called in the hate. Maybe that's why his line is so far back. But man, hating ain't just good. You don't gotta hate every time. You gotta wake up and have hate on your mind, Tip. But we was talking about it. For the Morrell and Benavidez fight on the back call. And I said it a few times, numerous of times about the fight. I said it on here. I did break down how both guys could win, but I got to lean towards more the Morales fight, man, because I think Benavidez finding a guy in there with a guy that is just his size or bigger, and Benavidez and having that weight over a bunch of these fighters, like mostly every fighter he fight. So I think this guy is different. I think Morrell has the punching power, and we talked about it before numerous times. Unless you could disagree, but Benavidez is not going to be the bigger man in there. I don't think he will have his way with Morrell. He could walk straight into come forward. We know what style he's bringing. We know what style Morrell's going to bring. You know, we can't bring up the fight where he struggled because that guy was moving away from Morrell, and he was the bigger guy. So I think Benavidez going to bring the fight towards Morrell to make it a make it an action packed fight. But don't be surprised. You see Benavidez get put down on the ground and get up smiling like he like doing. So I gotta go with the boxer puncher in this fight, and that's Morrell. Benavidez is gonna bring the fight. He's gonna be there to be hit. And I just think David Morrell could put on boxing a perfect boxing match against this guy because it's gonna be easy to be there, man. So you know, that's all I got on it. It's nothing too spectacular with this fight. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm used to seeing Benavidez just maul on people, use his speed, use his weight advantage. You know, like because you're really fighting a big guy off. I don't see David Morrell having trouble with hitting this guy. And now Benavidez gonna be in there with a guy that
You may
he's
feel like
gonna
it's
have
your
to
time,
respect.
but
But
it's
that's
not
my
your time.
call.
All right, champ. We got those two counter punches, one for Brandon, one for Timbo Skay, courtesy of Kerry G. Salute to Kerry G. Three counter punches. We got Stone Bone. What up?
What up? What up? What up?
Was good.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Um, saying did it overshadow the drama overshadowed? I don't think the drama overshadowed it, but I think David and David needed a little bit of drama. You know, I think most of the people when it comes to like the European fights is us, we're just more like boxing fans. So we're not really that interested in shoulder content of European fights, but we watch European fights, right? Remember, we used to watch them crazy streams to watch some of them fights, that was happening in the stands and Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan and all these places. They had these little cards. I remember watching Paulie when he went over there and won his title as as an older fighter. Uh, that was, so I don't think I'm never really interested in what goes with it, So I'm more interested in just when the fight happened. So that's why I think I've never really felt much like outside energy for your big like. I'm trying to think what fight that happened. Maybe AJ Ruiz, but Ruiz is from America, right? So that's kind of. But the rest of those big fights, I watched them as big fights, but I didn't pay attention to the shoulder content, probably like they do in Europe. But I'm pretty sure the big fights over here, they don't really watch all of that, like the no disrespect to the boxing boys, but they don't watch the guys who help build up the fights like y'all do. They pretty much watch the standard stuff, and then watch the big fight. So that's why I feel like the energy is, and I think it's gonna always be like that, no matter if they do it in Saudi Arabia, the UK. So it don't really matter. And at least we getting fights though. If I wanted to be hyped for it, I could be. If I was more interested in Usyk and Fury, I would be. Like if they gave me Boots and Connor and it happened in Saudi Arabia, I'm probably gonna pay more attention to what's leading up to Boots versus Connor Ben than I would be, even though it's two heavyweights. Fury done outdid his size in America with the Wilder fights, but he's still just a European heavyweight that I think America gonna kind of sleep on. But David them needed juice because PBC them ain't pushing nothing behind it. You see these press conferences they giving these boys. It's on you, like Charlo said in that interview, man. It's on you to make a fight. It's on you to bring the energy. And shout out to David Benavidez for being in, what is that, El Bandit? What is his name? Bandito, Red Roja, whatever his name is. Shout out to him for bringing an injury with a guy who don't speak English. Morrell is not a charismatic guy. He's not going to talk. David is the one that's got to sell this fight, right? So congratulations to David doing it. This is a 50-50 fight. And boxing fans, stop saying that dudes shouldn't take fights. Imagine watching an NFL game and be like, you know what? Lamar Jackson, he probably shouldn't play Philly in them. He probably, Tom Brady, he shouldn't play Peyton Manning. Like, stop it. Fight who you got to fight. David Benavidez ain't got no big fights nowhere else. He just fought a dude who was on retirement for years. He needed the Morrell fight. All right, bro.
All right, champ. We got Noble.
Peace. You able to pick me up?
We got you.
Without a doubt. So I really don't have a horse in the race when it comes to this Usyk Fury fight, which is kind of cool because I could just sit down and watch it and just enjoy it, and whatever type of surprise happens, that's just what happened. And I'm just enjoying a good fight. You know what I mean? But I do got David Benavidez over David Morrell, though. I'm holding steady, man. I just see something. I see something in David Benavidez. You know what I mean? And I just haven't seen in David Morrell yet. I don't, I can tell that he's talented. I can tell that his skill set is top notch. But I don't see that killer in him. I don't see it like I see it in David Benavidez. So that's who I'm rocking with, man. But really, man, that's it, man. But before I get off, I was gonna say, I've been to a couple of Caribbean and Latin countries as well. I've been overseas too, but I'm talking about specifically right here in this hemisphere. Like I'm going to Colombia next week, and then I'm going to take what's called a Spanish immersion class. And that's what I wanted to say, for anybody who like getting out. And I'm the type of cat, I like to kill without hunt. You know what I mean? I don't like to pay for the food to be brought and just dropped on my plate. You know what I'm saying? I like to hunt. So I like to be able to converse and talk, you know what I'm saying, with the people that I want to engage with. I don't want to just WhatsApp, what's the price? I ain't into that shit. Like I literally want, I can't even get up for that, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? So that Spanish immersion, I think that's if anybody looking into that, you can get that in Colombia, you can get it in Portuguese, you can get it in a lot of countries. Other thing is they got this new thing where my ear is a translator as well. You dig what I'm saying? So that we're kind of speeding along of picking up on Spanish, especially different dialects, because Spanish in Panama City is different than they kind of close, and that's different than Spanish, in different places, just like English is. And I know you know this. When they leave America, they don't think about it like how we do. Well, a guy speaking in the Midwest don't speak like a guy from the West Coast, so to speak. And it's like the same type of dynamic. You dig what I'm saying to you? But
Definitely.
shout out to the breast cancer warriors, the breast cancer survivors, and the breast cancer angels. What was you gonna say next? Peace.
You may feel like it's your time,
No, I just said what you
but
said.
it's not your
If
time.
I dig you, I said definitely I understand. We need them callers. Now is the time. Or we gonna have a punk ass, what is it, 2 hour show or less? Where we get 3 hours in? We got 3 hours in. We should do more. But hey, actually it's only 2 hours. I forget that I start out here at 10 a.m., which is still 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, and 8 a.m. Central. Army Mike, what up?
Yo, what's up, Ness? How's it going today?
Straight.
Any co-hosts with you today, or are you doing solo?
Solo.
Okay, how's the trip going for you, my man?
Can't complain.
Yeah, looks cool out there, man. I'd enjoy the warm weather a lot much more than the cold that I'm getting right now up in Northern Cali. But hey, shout out to you for getting to having family, abroad, so you can have places to go visit. But want to touch base on the David Benavidez Morrell drama that's going on. I think David Benavidez is definitely playing the tough guy, bully guy kind of role, and he definitely looks more confident. David Morrell doesn't seem to have a confident look in his eye. I don't feel like, I don't know if that's just his character, but he doesn't seem to be so confident when they get up face to face like that. Um, I feel like I could just see a little something in his eyes that just don't seem there where Benavidez does. But on the flip side, the only thing I wonder about Benavidez is he doesn't look like he's been in shape really. Like in the last one where he had his shirt off, he definitely doesn't look like he's ready in shape. Like he maybe needs to have a little camp to shed some weight first. But I'm definitely excited to see the fight though. And then on the Usyk and Fury, I like those programs. I like the Saudi cards that come on during the daytime like this. I've been watching a lot of the UK programs for a long time. I don't follow all those boxers really close, but I'll watch a lot of those programs in the daytime just to watch some boxing. So it's cool, but I don't think they ever get the glamour at that time as you do from, being on in prime time, you know, Saturday night fights or something like that. I think there's still a difference trying to compete in that way. But to be honest with you, I think aside from the Benavides and Morrell, I think I'm a little more excited to see, when CYP fights King in the Border Wars. That seems to be building up really good, over the weeks. You know what I mean? I think you're gonna have a good show.
I'm with you. The hype is there for the fight for sure.
Yeah, and you know what I feel like I see like some of these other fights where you got this super athlete, but then you got this guy who seems like he's got the boxing skill. And like, we've seen a lot of super athletes, football players, boxers and whatnot not look too hot. So I'm hoping CYP can do better for the superstar athletes out there and put a showing
You
on.
may feel like it's your
So
time, but it's
hey,
not
thanks
your
for the
time.
time, Ness. I appreciate your show, man. Keep it rocking, baby.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. Bands, what up?
Yo,
Yo,
Hey, did you see Ryan Garcia post about Devin?
Yes.
What's your take on that? I ain't been I was watching the live show when you
Nah,
got in there, little kid ass.
he's a
I had to go
troll.
back
That
and
shit
watch
was
it on
funny as hell. He's a troll.
Yeah, man. I guess the reason why I asked that because like, how is Devin gonna come back from all this shit? Like, I just looked at Ryan Garcia page. He had like 1.4
I
million
mean,
likes on the
he
couple of
copied
knockouts,
though.
bro. Like,
He copied though. Tank did it first with Shakur. It was
okay,
just a few
okay.
days ago. He had a
So
baby,
I ain't even
like a baby.
about that.
He was holding like a baby picture of Shakur,
Okay,
and
but
then
nah, man.
Ryan did it.
When I seen that, bro, I couldn't help but laugh. And I unfollowed Ryan since all that other bullshit the shit he did. But he probably got me back, bro. I'm ready to see him back in the ring, man. I mean, like you said, he's the spectacle. Like everybody want to see this guy. So I hope Devin get the rematch if he wanting that. So I just want to see where Devin gonna go from that. To the David Benavidez versus Morrell, man. I don't think anybody gonna want to fight David Benavidez after this shit that Morrell is doing, man. I don't know if it's staged, but it don't look staged because David Benavidez, he looked like he's getting pissed off and shit. The dude threw a belt at him. So, man, hey, man, shout out to David Benavidez. You know, I got to go with him in that class. I mean, outside of him, I don't really have too many. Jared Anderson is it's a heavyweight, so he's like, I think like one division, a couple divisions above him. So yeah, man. Shout out to you, Ness. Shout out to the show. I've been checking in, but yeah, man. I think you're still out there in Puerto Rico. Take care, bro.
Appreciate you, Dominican Republic, but you know, all Caribbean islands. Let's see. We got Brandon counter, courtesy Kerry G.
Yo, Ness, what's good? How my brother?
Straight.
Shout out to my dog Curry G for giving me the counter punch. Appreciate that, my G. But as far as David Benavidez and David Morrell, y'all know how I feel about that. Solid 50-50 fade, dream matchup for me. I ain't need to see no push, no shove, none of that. So I'm excited for it. I got David Morrell winning the fight though. Just thinks he's explosive, got more punching power, a little more athletic. Even well, both of them are solid technically though. I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, I got David Morrell winning the fight. And then as far as Tyson Fury and Usyk goes, I don't think that people are interested in the fight. The first fight was a classic in my opinion. It was a great fight. I had it 6 rounds to 6, and the knockdown gave Usyk the 1 point win. I just think, particularly with your show, if it ain't a narrative you can create, a lot of your shows are based off shit that don't happen. And we can make narratives about what we want to believe about why certain shit ain't happening. And my favorite fighter kick your favorite fighter. I'm a bigger fanboy of my fighter than yours. That's what your long shows be based on. You ain't got to do this on a fight like this. This fight is already set. Ain't no narratives that need to be curated. Only thing you can do is break down what's gonna happen in the ring. A lot of your callers don't know how to break down what actually gonna happen in the ring, so you're gonna get shorter calls. So, but yeah, I got Usyk slightly edging the fight. I liked I liked a lot of the stuff Tyson Fury was doing the first fight. It's funny because I was about to actually, I think I bet Keem or somebody else. I was actually after the 8th round about to say fuck it and just go ahead and cash out them niggas the money early. Like, man, this shit is over. Usyk getting fucked up. And then the 9th round happened. I stopped. Like, oh shit, he got a shot. Let me hold on now. And he got the win. So yeah, I'm excited for that in the matchup. I don't need to watch the shoulder content. Like Stonebone said, I guess European shoulder content. Usyk not really charismatic, don't really say much. Fury, he ain't his typical troll self. It seems like he's locked in, so he ain't being the clown that he usually is and entertainer as he usually is. So fuck the shoulder content for me. I'm interested in the fade. But yeah, other than that, man, I ain't got too much on it. But like I said, David Benavidez and David Morrell, regardless of what they doing to build it up, I was already excited for it. Like that's a fight, the best fight in the best, number 3 versus number 4 in my opinion. So yeah, I don't need no shoulder content for that. But that's my call, bro. I'll let you get some other callers.
All right, champ. tip. Counter.
Yeah, hey, what's this? A new location?
Huh?
This a new location? Y'all moving it?
What?
Yeah, man, the event.
Border Wars?
Yeah, what's this in the chat?
I mean, we've been saying we trying to get it March 1st in Vegas.
N- Ah, ah.
You just playing dumb because you don't
Nah,
want to
nah,
fight.
nah, 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 nah. That sound good. That sounds good. That sounds good.
Yeah.
We might be able to do that. We might be able to do that.
We been saying that, bro.
Nah, I just wasn't going to do. I wasn't going to do Arizona, bro. That wasn't going to happen. But
Word.
Vegas. You know what I'm saying? That Vegas trip. You might be able to do that. That's enough time for me, actually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
we gonna be announcing. I'm
yeah,
dealing with
man.
the LBC now, just trying to make sure that they accept my money, and once it's official in the books, we announce.
Yeah, man. If y'all looking to get hands and feet put on you, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, March 1st, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, start getting yourself tuned up now, man. You know what I'm saying? It might be a big one. Oh shit. See, Vegas I can do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh man. Oh man, I had to bring him out. Come Vegas, bro. I had to bring him out, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring him out. Yeah. I'm gonna keep in touch. Yeah, we definitely got to do that.
Remember though, your area might not come out because that's a tank fight date. They might be traveling a tank fight.
Oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I still got family and shit
And you
out
know
that way.
you only the cousin. You ain't tank.
Hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. But that's perfect. Yeah, definitely. I could probably definitely do that. That'll give me enough time to get back too, because I ain't been in the gym lately. So definitely 3 months out
What you say,
for
Earl
sure.
Spence?
Not yeah, you know what I'm saying. I had bought a new couch and a new bed frame and everything after the fight. You know what I'm saying. When it got some silk sheets, you know, and we just been relaxing from there. You know what I'm saying. We've been on a vacation. Man, shout out to the Passport Voice. Man, y'all are some wild dudes, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all are some wild dudes. Shout out to that one caller who called in talking about he was tricking off in Thailand, man. That Yeah, I don't know about tricking off in Thailand, bro. I don't know what you. There's only one
You
thing you
may
can trick
feel like
off
it's
in
your time,
Thailand, bro, and that
but
ain't
it's
it.
not your time.
That ain't it. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
Why you acting like he made a mistake and he didn't know what he was looking at or talking to, bruh? Come on now. Don't do that to that man. Uh, we got Mad Bent. Excuse me. We got Country Strong GBR $2. Big up to you and the grind. Respect. Prayer emoji. 2 100 emojis. Mad Bent 100. $5. Morrell stepped up in his last fight and lost. Not 50-50. Monster by lopsided arse beating. Thanks, Ness, for the view. You the man, champ CYP pound for pound. Status.
Yo.
Clear.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out TBX in the building. Hey, I think it was Joe Pilot who said that Lennox Lewis would spark Tyson Fury in 4 rounds. Nigga, please. Lennox Lewis is better than Tyson Fury, but who the hell he knocked
That
out
was
that caliber? Was
David
that Joe?
Maldonado.
Okay, David. Sorry, John. I be getting on your ass. Sorry about that, homie. You know what I'm saying? So, David, that's craziness. We love Lennox Lewis, but Lennox Lewis ain't knocked out nobody the caliber of Tyson Fury under no 4 rounds. Like, cut that out. It'll be a good ass fight. Now, I don't know about no sparking him under 4 rounds, but how bad is Tyson Fury if he can't last 4 rounds, Lennox Lewis? You know how many dudes have lasted 4 rounds? Lennox Lewis, he that bad? Come on, my man. Sometimes y'all be saying some crazy shit. But I say I got Fury again. I think that one thing about Fury that I do like is that he does what it takes to win. He'll do anything it takes to win, especially if he loses or think he's gonna lose. That man is he a cheater. He's smart. He dirty and he clean. He all the things. Like that's one thing about him, man. When you're a gypsy, you do what you got to do. People forget that aspect of that man that he a gypsy and they do what they got to do. And I'm sick and tired of people disrespecting David Benavidez when he smashed David Morrell because David Morrell's not ready for that kind of fight. I hear people talking about, well, he's gonna be the smaller man. Who gonna be smaller? Are you dumb? Benavidez is bigger than Morrell. He always been bigger than him. Remember, he was 300 pounds and he dies down. He dies down. Do y'all forget the history of Benavidez? He big as hell. Like anyway. But when he puts tips on that dude, don't call back in. It's like I get tired of this shit. I get tired of people calling them with their expert opinions, then they lose and they still experts. That's not how it works in real life. In real life, dog, you be wrong too many times, people start taking your cards away from you. But you know, TBV, they always re-upping like a fucking video game. Y'all got cheat codes like Grand Theft Auto. Get back to 5 stars. Back to 0. Fucking cheating asses. Hey, but reality, Hope came out there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I ain't really told, like, you know, the women in my family and shit, except for my wife, I ain't really told them what's going down. Because I don't want to talk about it to my family until January when I start camp. That's when when they see me and see me slimming down, they're like, what the fuck going on with you? That's when I'm like, oh, I got this fight. But they heard about it somehow. And they're like, oh my God, we got to come to Vegas. Oh, we going. So I hope the venue big enough. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who want TBX shirts, I will be making a TBX shirt. They will be black with the white TBX shirt. Hit my DM up. I'm dead serious. $20. You will have one. I promise you. I'll bring them in a box. Me and my wife hand them out to y'all. TBX gonna be in the fucking
You may
building,
feel like it's your
swarming that shit
time,
like beehives up
but
in
it's
this
not your
motherfucker. You might
time.
as well call me Beyonce. The way I'm about to open up that fool eye. Trust me. We up in that building and your boy cooking. And shout out to Hamza, the best coach. Oh, let me cook on this if I go over. I don't think anybody's realized that CYP is the community. Think about this shit. All my training partners, they are the community, right? And even a dude hit me up, Albert Gomez. He part of the community. He hit me up. He said he a heavyweight. I think he said he's 6'2", two something. He coming to my gym this weekend to spar with me to get me ready for the Border Wars. Say he listened to the show. Hamza is part of the show. My other two training partners are part of the show. Like I literally got the whole community together to come with me and rock out with Team CYP to get ready for this Border War. Some of y'all didn't realize that it's all from everybody inside the community that's coming together. So a lot of y'all talking that shit about CYP think he's better than everybody else. Yeah. I am, and the community gonna help me prove it. This line is drawn, like I told you. What side are you on? Are you on the experience because y'all think 4-2 when 2 of your wins is in Border Wars makes you fucking experienced in boxing versus a dude who hasn't boxed but has always had hands and people know he can box. But you know, I just became a track star. My bad. My bad, fellas. My bad for traveling the world. You know what I'm saying? Going to the Dominican Republic in real life. Going to in real life. Excuse me. Excuse me for doing that real life. I know I'm gonna come back because I got a call. But excuse me for doing that stuff in real life and not taking up a boxing career. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm about to box his fucking head off. But in reality, pick your side now. What the fuck? Let me know when I'm back, Ness.
You bet.
Real cool, man. You know to call me another phone when I'm cooking. Hey, but listen, pick your side. It's really gonna be the real community because I think I don't think King Coach is part of the community. You know what I'm saying? My coach is. You know what I'm saying? So for real, we holding it down for the community, going in the Border Wars in Vegas. You want your TBX shirt, hit me up on the DM, CYP athletes. I promise you, I'll bring you that shirt if you really want to rock. Because at the end of the day, man, it's really time for y'all to show your support. Because I'm saying this because I do appreciate everybody in the community that really rock with me. Because a lot of them do, and they just ain't vocal enough to be talking and calling in and being characters, but they really rock with me. And I'm telling y'all out loud, I appreciate all of y'all who rock with me, who who send me messages, who trying to help me train, who send me tips. And man, I appreciate all of y'all for real, man. I'm not gonna let y'all down, man. I'm not gonna go up there and win. I'm gonna whoop his motherfucking ass. Cause I have to whoop his ass. I'm sorry, King, but I gotta whoop your ass because to me, you are a civilian, regular ass dude who likes boxing. I'm an elite athlete with super hands, and I'm gonna put these super juders on your motherfucking ass. And don't call me cockazoo, because you're gonna be the one dancing. CYP out.
CYP. We got JT. What up?
Yo, this is my free call, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Let's get back on topic. Uh, I didn't talk too much about the I ain't talk too much about the Tyson Fury and Usyk fight. Cause I picked Usyk in the first fight. Shout out to the experts. Some people pick other fighters and still pick them again and get their picks wrong. I think that's the ones that's not the experts no more. So, but I think Usyk gonna win that fight again, man. I think, like I say, I still think uh the wars with Deontay Wilder when Fury got put down, some stayed down with him. So like when he got back up, he got up to finish the fights. Yeah, and he won all fight. Well, the first one was a draw. The other two he won. I just think some got taken out of him. So Usyk, I always like Usyk. Everybody underestimated him because they thought he was too small for the division. Nah, I thought he was perfect. You know, we saw that in Evander Holyfield, but Usyk just was to me a better mover, boxer. You know, a little more smarter to me than Evander Holyfield was, and that's not no take from Evander Holyfield. We don't want to make this Evander Holyfield versus comparing Usyk. I just thought Usyk was the better boxer, and he proved that against AJ. Another fight, I picked Usyk to beat AJ. So I'm going with Usyk again, man. I think he go. I think he got Fury number. I don't know if Fury will mentally be there. The Morrell fight. I don't see like this would one caller called and said Benavidez was 300.
JT.
Yo, let me know. Yeah, I had a call. I had a
All right,
call.
you back.
Yeah, David Benavidez was what 300 pounds. I think I heard that story when he was a little kid, 15, 14, around that range, 12 and stuff. But I don't think he gets back up to that size as a grown ass man. So technically, that'll make him 300 pounds. But yeah, man, we gonna see, man. Um, I statue wise, I think David Morrell a little taller, but David Benavidez, they right there by each other. And I just want to see, man. I want to see that his bullet tactics work on David Morrell, which I highly doubt it is. I think he's finally gonna be in there with a guy that could punch, that could handle the coming forward
You may feel
and
like it's your time,
not being bullied with it. But
but
that's
it's
my
not your
call.
time.
All right, champ. Looks like Miami Mark. What up?
That's what up, man. You over here working in a whole nother country. You a different breed, my boy.
Let's do it.
That boy RJ, man. That boy wild. That's a wild boy right there. But I'm gonna keep it to the fight. So, this is one of the times where I'm really interested to see what's up with the weigh-ins and see how much Fury actually comes like on the scale. I really want to see because, we say like Fury might come bigger and he might try to walk him down and lean on him and stuff like that. But I mean, Usyk found success when Fury came closer. You know what I'm saying? When they got closer and uh, t- Usyk landed that left hand, that was because Fury came on the inside. So I want to see exactly how much weight does Fury put on for this fight, and also too keep a count, man. Fury lost a kid during camp. You know what I'm saying? He had unfortunately. So these are professional fighters. They're not gonna show none, but we don't know how he's reacting to that or how much that played the emphasis. The cameras come on, you might be able to get in mode, but when it's off and you're in camp, you by yourself, you leave the gym, you go home, like where you at mentally. So I think I'm gonna go with Usyk again, man. I don't know. I think it's just an uphill battle for Fury. Now I want to be proven wrong because if Fury proves me wrong, like man, that's a hell of a comeback, for David Morrell and Benavidez. Damn, I know we talked on this show. We were like, I don't know, but they hyping that fight up. It feels like they really have a dislike for each other, and that's what we want. And I'm just hoping that it shows in the ring and the fight looks good. I don't think it's gonna be a case where somebody's running. I think they're really gonna fight for real, and I think it might be one of those cards where the the undercard we're not too much feeling it, but the main event is a fight that we talk about for a while. Like, okay, this might be a David Benavidez, David Morrell type fight. Like, if two people don't like each other, just think about like Benavidez and Plant. They really didn't like each other. So also too, after the fight, what you think? You think they'll shake hands afterwards, or they'll just leave it as is? Cause how much they just dislike each other.
Uh, I don't know if we talking Morrell David. That's yeah, we're gonna have to see. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think they will. Because you can show them at least some respect for contract going through and get in the ring and exchange leather with me. But it's my call, man.
All right,
You
champ.
may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
And we got Cito. What up on the check-in? Salute for upgrading that membership.
Hello.
What up, champ?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Officially made it contender. I want to shout out Boxing Voice. I've been tuning in for about a year. Finally got a chance to join the membership. Shout out Ohio 440. Shout out Cleveland. All my Boricuas. I just want to say for this Fury fight and Usyk, I truly thought that Fury had it the first couple rounds until he got rocked by I say like an overhand type punch, if I'm not mistaken. But I do truly believe that this fight, that Fury's gonna win. It's gonna go. I have a feeling it's gonna go decision, and he's just gonna outbox by using his distance, his range, which I thought he was successfully doing in the first fight. But Usyk, his dynamic is different, and he found a way. But hopefully, Tyson Fury locks in and in this camp and switches up the mistakes that he did his last fight and wins it, so we can get the trilogy going. This fight, and shout out Ohio nerds, my Buckeye Nation. Shout out everybody out there in the Boxing Voice. Let's keep this on. I appreciate everything. Keep this going. Thank you, Ness.
Appreciate you. Tip, you got a Emperor counter, and that is courtesy of Tevis Smith. Just drop a bomb for Tevis. But if you're watching this on YouTube, smash that thumbs up. Free 99, free 99. I'm gonna go ahead and call last call for alcohols while simultaneously going on a jingle break, which will allow me to use the restroom real quick, and hopefully we get some calls. If not, when I come back, it's a wrap.
Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great day to talk boxing. Ness on the mic, super chat to call in. It's the Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Join the Patreon today.
Oh shit, it ain't loop. My bad, fellas. Why didn't it loop? That's crazy. So it just stopped. Y'all had to hit. I mean, fellas and ladies. But Tip is there with his 4 counters. That's crazy. I thought it was gonna be looping. My bad.
Yeah. Shout out to Tevis, man. Hey, you said I got 4. Who sent the other 2?
Tevis, all 4.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Good looks, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Uh, yeah. Goddamn. Nah, man. It's just a slow week, man. Honestly, it's just a slow week in boxing, bro. None of these guys are giving us anything to talk about, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's done anything worthwhile in the sport as far as the big names go.
Make sure you're speaking
I
into the
mean,
mic.
oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, we heard you, but you was kind of going over.
Oh, yeah. No, none of the big names are really doing anything, man. I mean, we just see fucking Devin and Ryan. They keep going back over the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Tank is now removed from Twitter. They done took Tank down off Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Tiafimo's still around. He's still arguing with fans. Him and Shakur. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, man, like as far as the names go, man, ain't no traction going on in this sport, man. Ain't nothing going on. We need some man. It's weird. You should want to be as a fighter, bro. You should want to be in the line, like be seen, have your voice heard, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this era, like, bro, the it's wide open. You know what I'm saying? To make a name for yourself in this sport right now, it's wide open, bro. I'm telling you, it's like a lot of dudes is coming to the back half of their career. They're starting to fade, man. This is where guys should be starting to pick it up. Honestly speaking, this is where guys should be starting to pick it up and start trying to make a name for themselves, man. But they out here bullshit. But you know what? You know who's not bullshit? David Benavidez, man. David, I heard Hawk scroll earlier, man. He said they shouldn't have made this fight. I think this fight is actually what boxing kind of needed as of right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this is giving the fans a spark, man. You know, two dudes who don't like each other. Yeah, fuck. You know, I understand the experience gap, but you know, these dudes really don't like each other, and it's giving people something to talk about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's animosity towards each other. We're not getting that right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other big names really going at each other trying to step in the ring and fight. You know what I'm saying? These two dudes did that. This is what we want. We want these fighters to fight, man. And especially when they don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that about a lot of other fighters, you know what I'm saying, that don't want to get in the ring with dudes they don't like. That's shit's just weird energy. But shout out to David Benavidez, man. He really moving the needle, man. Hopefully we get that winner of Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the Saudis don't throw a roadblock, you know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn and them. Hopefully they don't throw a roadblock. We need that fight. That is a big fight. That fight is going to take David to the next level for sure. If he gets that fight, he's going to become, and I'm saying it now, he's going to become the face of boxing. If David Benavidez has a spectacular performance against David Morrell come February, and he gets the winner of Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, and he wins that fight in a reasonable fashion, bro, he's gonna be the face of boxing, man. He's gonna be the face of boxing, bro. Cause I mean, Canelo already ducked. You know what I'm saying? You know, Canelo already ducked him. You know what I'm saying? He'll be fighting either
You
a
may feel
former
like it's your
opponent of
time,
Canelo, or he'll be
but it's
fighting the
not your
dude that
time.
beat basically Canelo's best win at 175, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those, bro. It's gonna be one of those. But yeah, man. Um, shit, man. Goddamn, Border Wars, man. Shout out to Cuerno de Chivo, man. Shout out to the whole team. Yo, we actually need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to set the grounds right here, man, and just give Troy his TBX membership, man. You know what I'm saying? We actually need to put Troy down with the crew, man. It's about time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause come March, if so, man, you know, it's gonna be a lot of winners leaving leaving Vegas, man. It's gonna be a lot of winners leaving Vegas from you know what I'm saying, Team TBX, man. You know, this is gonna be the biggest takeover, you know, on the network, bro. It's gonna be the biggest takeover. We owe some DX shit for real, man. We really owe some militant shit, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to TBX, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we growing by the day, and that's growing by the thousands, man. Y'all need to come out, get your TBX t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Get your banners, your number one fingers, your phone fingers, and just come root for the team, man. Be down. We can all be winners over here at TBX, bro. We can all be winners. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a hater, be a winner, bro. Cause that's all we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for King, man. Cause you know what I'm saying, they can't help you, King. Once you get in that ring, they can't help you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a different story, bro. You know, you will be mauled. You will be mauled. That is gonna happen. It's gonna be a brolic beating in there, man. It's gonna be a brolic beating. And you know what I'm saying? As for that other dude who you know, I guess uh 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 he waiting to send a super chat, you know what I'm saying, 20 years from now. He gonna get cooked. Miles in the gym working, but he gonna get cooked, bro. I'm telling you now, and that's your boy better be ready, man. Your
Ready,
boy better
ready,
be
ready,
ready.
ready for what? Won't you do what David did? Cancel
Your
your
boy better
cancel.
be ready, man.
Yeah, look how he laugh, y'all. Cancel your fucking Jesse Hart tune-up and come get you some David Morrell Lobo.
Lobo got to fight. First of all, don't disrespect Miles. Lobo got to fight, bro.
I ain't
Lobo
disrespecting
needs to
Miles.
handle his
I ain't
business.
disrespecting Miles.
It,
I ain't disrespecting
nah,
Miles.
man,
It
nah,
ain't
nah,
my
man,
fault. It ain't
100%,
my
bro.
fault Miles ain't promoting his fight.
Man, what you mean? Miles in the chat, man. Miles saying play the footage. Miles sent me footage the other day. Play the footage, Ness. That's what we want. You talking about you got this Lobo footage? You hiding this Lobo
I
footage,
see
man.
what you doing.
Why you
I
why
see
you
what you
hiding the
doing.
Lobo footage, man?
I see what you're doing.
Why
You
you
want to
hiding the
see
Lobo
he
footage?
want to see Lobo in action before he take the fight.
Why you hiding the Lobo footage, man?
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Tip. You
Hey,
know what it
man,
is?
just
That would
show
be an
just show the
even
footage,
playing
man.
field, Tip. That would because he got to see
You
you
may feel
fight.
like it's your
So
turn.
I get what you doing. You ain't scared. You just doing what he doing. I
Hey, man,
see it.
I'm just marketing a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a DC takeover and a TBX takeover, man. I'm just doing my job. You know what I'm saying? Being a great promoter, man. You know what I'm saying? I run with winners. You know what I'm saying. You see Troy 8-0. You see me 1-0 on Border Wars, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have two more. We gotta have two more wins. You know, walking away with 0 losses, man. It's gonna be a long night for them boys, man. It's gonna be a night of upsets, man. Really gonna be a night of upsets. Y'all put King as this favorite. Y'all put Lobos as this favorite. Y'all ain't never seen Lobos, man. Y'all ain't never seen this dude. This dude 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Thinking he 20, trying to jump in the ring. You know what I'm saying? After a 10-year layoff. Who this dude think he is, man? Who does this dude think he is? The super chat's gonna get him beat up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can't no super chat fight for you, man. That shit crazy. But y'all gonna see, man. Y'all gonna see. The work gonna speak for itself. The work is gonna speak for itself. And shout out, I do want to say this, man. Honestly, shout out to my boy Josiah Williams, man. You know what I'm saying? He just advanced in nationals, man. He will be fighting. I think it's today or tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? In the third bout, man, he might win his bracket, man. You know what I'm saying? At 125 pounds, man. My boy only got in there with 9 fights. You know what I'm saying? He got exempt. He got an exemption. You know what I'm saying? With 9 fights, and you know he beating dudes who got way more amateur experience than him right now, bro. My boy really going through that gauntlet right now, cooking, bro. So shout out to my little homie Josiah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he bring that yeah back home, bro. Hmm. Have you been keeping up with the amateurs, the nationals? Anybody have noticed?
Just a few. People been hitting me up, tagging me on certain people they want me to look at, but nothing crazy.
Nah, you look, you definitely gotta check out my boy. He from my gym. Kid only 13. He just started this year. Like this has been his first year boxing, right? And he's now in nationals. You know what I'm saying? Like about to win his first
Yeah, I
national. You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
what weight
And
class?
he
Sound
only
like
got
we.
nine. I think my coach Rico will actually do that, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? That's
I
another win
think
on
we
our
got to
belt.
fight. I think we got to fight for him with JT son.
That's another win on our belt, man.
Yeah, let's make it
Respectfully.
happen. DC versus
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Yeah, we gonna walk through them. You seen what we just did over in New Orleans the other week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Commanders, man. Y'all see what we just did to New Orleans, and we took their best corner. We get busy like that. But yeah, I can see if we can make that happen. I would have to talk to my coach or whatever, see if they
Hey
want to
yo,
take up on.
You may feel like it's
we
your
might
turn,
have to start
but
looking
it's
for
not
a
your
new
turn.
opponent for Old Wizard. I ain't seen Cliff in the chats in mad long.
Man, of course, we know why we ain't seen Cliff, man. Cliff got injured in a Walmart parking lot fight. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, Cliff, man. You know, he called me up. He called me up on Twitter, man. He said a nigga hit him with a shopping cart, and he might not make it to the old wizard fight. I was like, damn, Cliff, that shit crazy, bro. He was like, yeah, man, the nigga got the pump faking in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I threw my milk and egg carton. You know what I'm saying? The nigga took the shopping cart and he rammed it into my knee, bro. So I was like, shit. I was like, you think you gonna make it to the old Wiz fight? He's like, man, I don't know, bro. He's like, my shit fucked up. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, I hope you recover, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope you recover. Shit crazy, man. Cliff, man, stay out them parking lot fights, man. Stay out them parking lot fights. Shit nasty out here. Shit's real nasty out here. Like, yeah, a lot of dudes might not make it to their fight, man. A lot of dudes might not make it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we've heard from Miles, we ain't heard from Lobo. Hopefully Lobo make it, you know what I'm saying? Now with the location change, hopefully he don't get shook enough not to come to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that. I'm just saying.
Mama Lobo gonna hit you with her purse once Miles lose. She gonna whop you right in your head. You next.
Hey, it'll be a cold day in hell that day, man. I'm telling you, like, listen, that's my mentality when I get back is gonna be something different. Like, I'm really looking to stop shit, man. I'm really looking to stop. Like, you remember how Keith Thurman was in his early years? You know what I'm saying? When he was running through top rank HBO and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on that, man. I'm about to be on that. Like, I'm about to be well rested. You know what I'm saying? I done took some time off. You know what I'm saying? Had to regroup. You know what I'm saying? Like, next year, I'm about to be busy, bro. Like, I'm about to be on some shit, man. Like, I'm really looking to stop shit next year, man. Like, on like something serious. Like, I'm really looking to boogie next year. So I hope I done gave a lot of y'all enough time to get right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been bullshitting, not trying to take y'all border wars fights. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see me next year, don't call me out on some stupid shit. Y'all better go get a fight now, bro. Honestly, I'm whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Dion about to whoop Quan ass. You know what I'm saying? We whooping ass out here. We putting hands and feet on niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Big TBX shit, man. Big TBX shit. But yeah, and that's how I'll holler at you, man.
Alright, champ. Fuck is my charge at, bruh? Who we got? Counterpunch. Fats.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Yo,
What up?
yo.
What up?
Yo, why you didn't tell me yesterday that the fight was this week, man?
Just the Fury fight, not the David fight.
No, I know. I'm sitting here saying, damn, the fight they ain't getting no buzz because it's probably a couple weeks out. That shit this week.
Yeah, it's
I ain't even
Saturday.
know that. Yeah, I ain't even know that. I heard Amin saying that the undercard was phony as a bitch. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know who on the undercard, honestly. But yo, I saw the whole press conference. But when I called in yesterday, I only saw that little clip where Morrell had threw his belt at my boy, he pushed him and shit. You get what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't understand what them niggas was saying. They was talking, all that shit like that. But hey, I'm fucking with it though. That shit was fire. I don't know what them niggas was saying to each other, but hey, I'm fucking with it. I like how David Morrell like, nah, fuck all that shaking hand shit. You was saying this and that. Be on that. You get what I'm saying? I fuck with that. I think that pumped David up a little bit, but I don't know why David came in thinking he nigga gonna shake his hand and all that shit. I mean, I remember Morrell
It's his
posted
birthday. It
a
was
post.
his birthday, so he just was on some happy shit.
Yeah, nah, bro. I ain't shaking no nigga hand who said I get my shoes took in Puerto Rico. Fuck all that. Fuck all that happy birthday shit. I ain't trying to shake my hand with no nigga that talking shit like that about me. Fuck that. Fuck that. But this is what I like to see. This real fight. This is real fights right here, bro. I ain't into seeing dudes staying at no division for 4 or 5 years, not taking no belt off nobody, not fighting no real champs. I don't want to see that shit. We don't want to see that shit. This is a real fight right here. Even though they not fighting for a belt right here because they at 175, but I still like the matchup. Ain't no, oh, I'm ducking this dude. What he do to deserve it? I don't want to hear none of that shit. We don't want to hear none of that shit. Canelo clearly ain't trying to give David his fight that he deserved. So my man creating his own path. You know, fuck Andrade up, fuck Plan up. Now we ready to fuck up Morrell. Morrell cool. Don't get me wrong. I think Morrell footwork probably give my boy some problems. I ain't gonna lie. But I think my boy stick with that jab. And walk him down. He got him. I don't know if Morrell that tough how he be talking. I don't know. I don't know if he that tough how he be talking. But we gonna see. But all that ducking fighters for years, not taking belts off nobody, getting elevated, the email champ status, man. We ain't on none of that bullshit. Cut that soft shit out. Get that shit out of boxing, man. We don't want to see that bullshit. And I saw what Momax said too about Keyshawn. It'll be a Spence and Earl situation. I mean, well, Bud and Earl situation with Tank and him. I
You may
don't see
feel
that.
like it's your
I
time,
don't see that. But it'll be a good
but
fight.
it's
I'm gonna
not your
holler
time.
at you.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Miles sent some footage. I'm checking a DM. Let's see what you got, Miles. So, I see 2 clips. You got that dusty Android, I see. Shit, dusty. Miles, the one with the white and black sneakers, like one white, one black. I'm pretty sure. Wilding with the lead with the uppercut. I think you need Hamza in your life. You should never in your life lead with an uppercut. You need some Hamza in your life. Tip lie. He said he was gonna help. He was gonna work with you. He ain't even been to the gym. Oh, that reaction time. Uh-oh. Lobo. Oh! He got a decent jab, though. I like his jab. There it is. He sent that footage. Quan, what up?
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, what up, what up? Hey, Tiff, yeah, man, I got bad news for you, man. Your boy Dion, he about to get stopped, bro. I mean, it's really just a question of how I'm gonna do it to him. But to this topic, the Fury and Usyk, man, hey, we got a question, bro. If Usyk beats Fury, we got a question: is this one of the greatest heavyweight title runs of all time? And like, say he beat Fury and then go defend it
Wyatt,
again.
you,
Like,
you you must want to rephrase that to like one of the greatest uh boxing runs, but heavyweight
yeah,
run?
yeah,
Heavyweight
at
run?
heavyweight,
My dude, he fought fucking AJ and Fury. That's 2 people.
bro.
What
That's
run
the best
is
we done
that?
had in this era. What you mean? That's all we had in this era. You was
No,
just
no,
counting Tyson
no,
Fury,
no,
bro. I
no, no,
remember
no,
you were
no.
just saying
There
Tyson
was a
Fury, bro.
3-headed monster, so Wilder is still
Yeah,
included. And if you want to somehow exclude Wilder because he's done, there are people there. Zhang, Dubois. Like, there are
that's all.
people there that you can't walk away from.
He had to rematch Dubois, but I'm saying he got to
I
defend
mean,
it a few more
I
times.
know Michael Hunter as well. He gave him one of his best fights at cruiserweight.
Mm. I don't know. I just think it'll be really impressive if he able to beat. I got Tyson Fury. I'm betting my money on Tyson Fury, but I think it'll be
I
really
mean,
impressive if he able to.
impressive, yes, because you beat 2 out of the 3. But to say it's the greatest run, like you beat Chaz Weatherspoon, Derek Chisora, AJ, and maybe Fury. That's not the greatest run.
I mean, he beat another champion, a current champion. I mean, I'm saying though he would have to beat them and then defend it against the top guys that we got now at heavyweight, and then go off into the sunset. If he was able to do that successfully, I would just say like they're gonna look back at his career like he's probably one of the best. But
Yeah, again, one of the best. I'm with. One of the greatest boxing runs. Okay. But not the greatest heavyweight run. You can't. I can't agree to that.
For sure. But okay, and to the Morrell and Benavidez, man, I got just one little weird thing is why did Morrell team why they get set off when Benavidez mentioned the drug test? It's like as soon as he brought that up, they just completely that's where it just went south. So I don't know, like they kind of weird about that. I don't we gotta look into that. But if the sales do decent, what do you think that's gonna do for David? Do you think that's gonna increase his chances to get in the
You
Canelo
may
fight?
feel like it's your time,
We would hope,
But
but
I'm
it's
out.
man.
not your time.
We would hope, man.
For
We
sure.
don't we don't know what's gonna move Canelo these days. But it looks like numbers will do that as, Jake all of a sudden became a slight possibility in the eyes of some for Canelo. But yeah. Who we got? Who we got? Jerry Soriano.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
You cooking.
Feliz Buenas, amigo. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, sir, Mr. Bogota.
Oh, yes. My friend that called regarding Colombia that likes to travel. Listen, I'm going to tell you what I tell some of my other friends that bring themselves over to Colombia. They travel to Brazil and Peru. If you come over acting like a tourist, you're going to get treated like a tourist. So you're getting what you're asking for. If you want to meet some quality everyday women, you got to get away from the tourist spots. Go to the little towns. Travel outside an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours outside of Medellin, outside of Cartagena, outside of Bogota. Travel to some little towns. Colombia is a huge country, and there are beautiful places to visit everywhere. You just got. But moving on. I ran into a good friend of mine a few days ago. A guy who had told me a theory some years back about the PBC. Anyway, I was reminded of this with this public workout between Benavidez and Morrell. PBC does not like VADA testing. And when they do VADA testing, keep the results private. He told me in a closer look, what do you think happened to Spence in that Crawford fight? He didn't look quite cut up as he did against Ugas. We'll leave that for another day. But Morrell, 26 years old, pimples all over his face. Yeah, I called this about last year. So I'm glad Benavidez is looking at VADA testing for Morrell. And that's when we blow his ass out. Because make no mistake, it's going to be a tough fight. This is Benavidez's biggest and toughest fight. If I go over,
a little late for
I'll send
drug
you.
testing, right? They're only about 4, maybe 5 weeks out.
They're VADA testing. And that was the big issue that they're having back and forth. And once we get through Morrell, because make no mistake, this is Benavidez's toughest fight. Once we get through Morrell, we're going to get the win of Bivol and Benavidez. Let's say Benavidez does win. We need VADA testing for that one too. We need VADA for that one. My Mexicanos, I need to talk to y'all.
Like it's your time, but it's not your time.
I need to talk to y'all for a second. This is La Guerra de Tierra Caliente. La Guerra de Tierra Caliente. Which side are you on today? Let's put our Canelo love aside. My brother, Jules, I know you don't like to let me on your panel. I disrupt everything a little bit. But let me tell you something. Your love for Canelo is ruining your professional take on David Benavidez. What else do we want from a fighter that shakes every fan's hand before he walks into? What else do we want from a fighter that is concerned about what you want to see him against? What else do you want from a fighter that doesn't give a heck about the bag? He's saying, you know what? Give me the smoke because I want to prove to you and the world that I am the best at what I do. What else do you want from a fighter that was a 200-pound 12-year-old who was fighting world champions in their gym when he was 15, 16 years old? What else do you want from a fighter that wants the best for the sport? Ask yourself that question. So to my Mexicanos, Cuba versus Mexico, February 1st, La Guerra de Tierra Caliente. I need to know, are you going to show up for El Monstro? Let's get behind this brother. This is Jerry Soriano, your lender for life. Let him cook!
I don't know if it's a New York City thing or what, but you know, him talking the Spanglish reminded me of the Serrano hate that we didn't share. So here we go. Capicu, what it do? You need to call in, man. Y'all need to defend this shit.
Tu trayectoria creciendo con tu hermana y convertirse las dos en campeonas mundiales, obviamente pues tú seguiste tu carrera, tu hermana pues decidió estar en otro aspecto de su vida, pero fue importante para tu carrera estar de la mano con tu hermana todo ese comenzar y ese subir en tu carrera.
100%. Fue culpa de ella, de Jordan, que está peleando. Ella me inspiró toda mi vida. Cuando ella empezó, yo tenía 12 años y ella todavía, my inspiration, yo miro a ella como ella mi mamá. No diga eso.
¡Ey! Te va a decir tú.
Pero solamente son 6 años diferencia. Pero, no, ella sabe, ella y Jordan tienen más confianza en mí que a veces yo tengo en yo mismo. Ajá. Y yo sabe que ella siempre a mi lado, siempre me dice, sí, cuando haciendo cosas mal, ella me dice, mira, necesita correr, necesita comer, todo eso. Ella siempre, she's always putting that battery in my back, same thing as Jordan. So ella es un parte muy grande en mi vida, en mi carrera, y yo soy súper contenta y I'm blessed to have her by my side porque ella sabe el sacrificio en este deporte.
¿Qué significó tu...
That was criminal. That was criminal. Honestly, bro. And no one is free from criticism. We gave Canelo criticism, told him to learn English. We told Cotto to learn English. Amanda needs to learn Spanish. That was downright criminal. She just could not hold the conversation in her alleged native tongue, and that's okay. That's okay, but let's just always adapt all Puerto Ricans versus saying this one's born here and that one's born there, because we picking and choosing. Obviously, because come on, man. I mean, simple words, she didn't even know how to express herself. And again, that is okay. But that is something we rag on other people for doing or not doing, right? So let's keep that shit the same energy. You feel me? Equal opportunity around these parts. And she loves me. She always retweeting and things like that. So I hope she don't take it personal. We just got to do a little bit better. You feel me? That was rough. That was rough. I could nitpick and give you the words and tell you the proper pronunciation, but somebody might say, who the fuck is he to be talking about pronunciation when he butcher everybody's name? So I'm just showing you the news. Tevin Smith, $10. Tip deserves caller of the year. I disagree with 90% of what he be saying, yet I'll be looking forward to hearing his opinions on everything. Let me give him bells for the $10. Leonard Sterling with the 5-pounder. He says, it's Xmas next week. Boxing globally slows down until next year. Some shows in January really picks up February, March. Usyk versus Fury, last big fight of the year. And I thought it would help the year because you're right. December's notoriously slow after the first week. So, having this fight in the third week, I thought we would get more traction, but it's not resonating with the people. DC3 $2. Jerry, the PBC, Jerry, quote unquote, the PBC, this, the PBC, that Soriano. And we got Jersey Bob. JT, I see you there, but I've already given you your counter and your free call. Jersey Bob, what up? Jersey Bob, what up? Jersey Bob. Alrighty then. Last call for alcohol. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Doing the final sweep. We got another hour in though. Feel me? We was about to end a whole hour ago. We made through another hour. Last call for alcohol. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. Jersey Bob.
Sorry, I got disconnected. Hello?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm not a big press conference guy, so I wasn't impressed with that, what happened in the press conference, but I think Benavidez is going to beat him. He's more experienced. He's a better fighter. I actually hope that Morrell doesn't get knocked out. I think Benavidez could knock him out. Hope he doesn't get knocked out, because then other guys are going to step in against, they're not going to step in against a more experienced fighter. So I hope he can last 12 rounds. But honestly, I think Benavidez is going to take him out in about 8 and then move on to whoever win the 175.
Oh, Morrell, I like him. He's a good fighter, but Benavidez is a great fighter, and this the fight that proves it. So I didn't hear who you think gonna win the fight, Ness?
David. Nah, I'm going with David Benavidez.
Knockout?
Not sure about that just yet. All right, Bob, you seem to be having connection issues. Looks like we got Tip with his own counter.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our lender for life, man, Jerry Soriano. I do agree with Jerry that David Benavidez is gonna beat David Morrell. But Jerry, you know what I'm saying? All this talk about well, what do you want from a fighter like David Benavidez? I mean, you know, it's crazy how you never say these things about Terrence Crawford, Jerry. Like you never say these things about Terrence, say Bud Crawford. Like, I'm just confused and distraught right now, bro. Like, we want Crawford to be out here fighting these killers. But it seems like, once Crawford moves up into a division where there's a bunch of names once again, you know what I'm saying? Crawford ain't going nowhere near any of the names. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of a sudden, Terrence Bud Crawford got fake injuries. You know what I'm saying? That's going to keep him out till May of next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what freak injury that, you know what I'm saying, is disclosed that happened that's going to quote unquote keep him out till May of next year. It's just weird, Guy wins a belt at 54. Now all of a sudden he's injured. Confusing to me, man. Confusing to me. Nobody knew about this, but yeah, here he is traveling all over the place. Don't seem like he injured. Yeah, man, go get that boxing fight, bud. Go get that boxing fight. Clearly, Fedor is not available. He got 2 of the belts. Go get that boxing fight. Jerry, you know what I'm saying? Call back in. Tell us, Jerry, how Bud should be going through this 54 gauntlet, man, and stop running and trying to get a Canelo fight, a payday. We want to see those real action-packed fights, Jerry.
You may
That's what we
feel like
want.
it's your time, but it's not your time.
That's my bell.
Yeah, Rick, what up? Rick, gotta unmute Rick. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's absolutely free to hit that thumbs up. It's a great way to support the show. We believe it'll help the show grow. Numbers is power. The more subscribers, the easier it is to get these interviews. Rick, what up? Rick is gone. Rick is back. Rick, you there? Okay, so Rick is like Huang in Houston, where he's going to take about 3 or more to connect. So, Rick, jump out that space, jump back in, see if we can't get you to connect. And Wizard says, where is your little brother footage? I haven't seen Cliff, man. We don't know what he going through, so we're not about to, assume. But, once we get the date locked in, which I should hear something back today, like I said, I tried to get it locked in yesterday. I'm just waiting on them to accept my money. Then we're going to go back to, full-blown revamping and really promoting even harder than I was before, because we've lost so much time due to everything that has taken place. So we might have to do more than 1 show per week, or just consistently bring it up on the weekly show and get everybody opponents and get everybody locked in officially. Because, while there's a lot of interest, very few of you actually paid to sign up to fight, right? Like, it was a $60 fee. Thank God that you didn't. And those of you that did, send me the screenshot so I could get you refunded. We got no Rick. Looks like he's just in a bad service area. So like I said, yesterday and possibly the day before that. Okay, do we got a counterpunch? Are these old? This is 1 and 2. Okay. These are the ones you just went through, Mr. Soriano. Salute to you. But like I said yesterday, man, I'm not about to force y'all to call in, because paradise awaits.
Feel like it's your time,
and so do these 10,000 steps I got to get, and these 100 a day plus push-ups that I do. This crystal clear beach, white sand. We up out of here. And that's GTO, Instagram, and is that Mr. Jerry? No, Timboski with the counter from Kerry G. Never leave a man behind. What up?
Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. Keep it loyal to the soil. Keep it real, Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? Keep it player in the Himalaya. You understand what I'm saying to you? Salute Ness. You know what I'm saying to you? Great work. Putting that work on the roof. You know what I'm saying to you? Talking this boxing shit in a third world country. That's what that's what we're talking about here. Salute to the community. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm apologizing, man, for you having to hear Tip brainless, gerbil face, fish brain fool with a crusty crap breakdown of a great fight on the weekend. And David Morrell and David Benavidez, which I have Morrell punishing Benavidez, which will be an excellent pendulum swinging fight right there. So, man, let's get down to it, man. Cause we trying to get more heavyweight champions over here in the UK. You understand what I'm saying? To shout out to Retribution, Coach Midi. You know what I'm saying? Black Punta Bivo. You know what I'm saying to you? Big Nick. Hey, shout out to Kerry G as well, man. One of the best chefs in America. Chefing that shit up all the way in Carolina. You know what I'm saying to you? So like I said, man, we got Usyk and Fury, man. A great fight. We'll go into another. What is this? Round 13 that we're going to be going into. It's crazy, man. Them feints were fucking up Usyk. Fuck them feints that Tyson Fury was giving him in that fight was fucking up Usyk's head, man. Them feints were taking his hands out of position, forcing Usyk to, forcing the windows of opportunity for Tyson Fury at that fight at all times. We was punching him all over the ring, until, we lost concentration, started messing about, playing with our food. The food got cold, so as soon as we tried to eat and digest it, he came up sick. But like I said, man, Usyk's he's uncomfortable with Tyson Fury's size. The man's a big beowulf. He's got them humpback well arms. That lead hand that he was using in that fight was causing Usyk all types of problems. He tried to get underneath it. It wasn't happening. The lead guard is what's gonna fuck up Usyk in this fight. In my opinion, you understand what I'm saying to you? I want to see what adjustments he's gonna have to make, because I think Fury's coming in there in better shape. People say he doesn't have the legs anymore. That's a lie. The people say he don't have the legs anymore. I think he does. It was surprising to see him slipping, catching and shooting, pivoting the smaller man. It was very interesting. People said that, Usyk had the faster hands. People said that Usyk, fought quick on his feet. It was a great fight. I had Usyk winning the first fight I had Fury winning the first fight by 1 round. But beggars can't be choosers, man. God loves a trier. But like I said, it's going to be an interesting, incredible fight on the weekend. I want to move on to the next fight quickly. I didn't get to do my real breakdown of that fight just yet, but I want to get on to the next fight with David Morrell and David Benavidez. You got, I would say a superior athlete to the others that he's been in the ring with. And then you got Benavidez, he's been there with some credible guys, the Plants of the world, the Durrells of the world, the Andres of the world. But those guys are smaller men. You know what I'm saying to you? He done the damn thing what he's supposed to do. But
Hey,
now
I
he's
feel
in
like
there
it's your turn.
with a real
But
Cuban
it's not your
sensation, in
turn.
my opinion. A real Cuban sensation. Do I get my free coolness, or do I keep spitting this shit, or what?
You gotta wait. I got a emperor counter and a couple counters, so you know how it is, champ. You do get your free
No
call though.
problem, no problem.
Stick
I
around.
appreciate.
You do get that free call. Real quick, I want to address Omar, right? Who is obviously fighting. Damn, it didn't even send the message. This is crazy. All right, so he's fighting Cliff, and he said, "Do we get a new step challenge?" And the answer to that is yes. Now, the issue with that is I am a person that obsesses with numbers. So Pacers has been having an update the last 3 days. And I've been checking my phone and it would refuse the update. So today, making it the 4th day that it did an update, I just decided I'm going to delete the app, re-download the app. It'll give me the new version of the app. I guess my phone wasn't allowing me to download it as an update because that shit obviously wasn't ready. So I updated the new version of the app. It's a complete redone app and user experience, which I do love the way that it looks, but it's not fully functional. Doesn't let you sign in. It doesn't restore your purchases, as I am a yearly purchaser because I'm obsessed with the numbers, so I want all the tools that the app provides. And long story short, I'm not able to sign into my account like I normally would, which would allow me to make a new step challenge. That being said, my Apple Health and the fitness app collect the data, so whenever the update comes, it should transfer it to Pacers. So keep doing your steps, as I am going to keep doing it regardless of the Pacers app. I got other ways to track my 10,000. I'm actually at 2,600 already. But yeah, that was that. We also got a Emperor counter from Tech cutting the Tip Bellis counter. But Tip, that's 3, so salute to you. And Tech, that's an Emperor, so bomb for you.
Hey, what up, Ness?
What up, brother?
Bro?
Chilling.
Hey, what a squad at? What, you gave him the day off or something?
Nah, man, don't nobody work for me. They jump on when they want. It's always open for whoever, but no one is available.
Gotcha. Yeah, shout out to David Morrell, bro, for at least trying to put up the ass. So, I'm a little bit more excited for that fight, bro. I'm looking forward to it. Who was the guy that super chatted in talking about Tip should be Caller of the Year?
Tevis Smith.
And what he was saying that he like bro tapes. Bro got the same tape for every.
He said he looked forward to him.
It's nasty work. It's nasty work, man. They don't fight nobody. It's nasty work out here. Come on, bro. But how your day going, champ?
Can't complain, brother. Loving it.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. So what happened to the legit that was on your roof yesterday?
Yo, so everything is caged, is like basically caged, right? You got to lock your shit up around here. So we locked him in a little galley and threatened to call the cops. So he gave up his little fucking Spider-Man friend house. And, we went to their house. We went to their house and talked to their parents. Nothing crazy.
Nah, that's the way to do it, bro. There ain't no need to take them little kids through that shit, bro. They, kids gonna be kids or whatever. But, hey, the other little anthem that you got, who on that? That's Stainless and James Payne Lethal?
Correct.
Bro, I'm on the highway, so I can't really hear you. Can you say that for one of my calls?
I said correct. And yes, I could play it for one of your calls.
Yeah, I'm going to tap back in because I can't really hear you. I'm on the highway, bro. But as soon as I get off this bitch, I'm going to tap back in.
All right.
All right, man.
Well, we heard you, right? So we're going to do that. Hopefully you hear me now. You said play one of your calls as a Stainless. So I know Tip ready to go at you because of what he heard, but we gonna mix it up. We gonna mix it up with a Stainless. We gonna go to. He ain't say which one to play, but just in case he wanted to hear this one, we gonna go to that one, then another one, or rather we gonna go to this one, then that one. Hold on, my bad. I needed to get the Wilder cut out.
They say, who side you on anyway? My side is the A. My side is the A. A. In September, May, the watch you pay. They say, who side you on anyways? My side is the A. Plus, I got what it takes to put dudes in their place. That's 2 to the body, that's 2 to the face. The last shall be first, I'm the first and the last. I do work on the bag, cause I work for the bag. A-side tackle, sign your name wanna play. They say, who side you on anyway? My side is the A. Who that nigga be? Riding on that damn nag. James Payne Lethal, me the same here to do you bad. You wanna kick it with me, but my niggas kick it like Bruce Lee. Do you swiftly leave you unconscious and bruised? Beating, mistreating with big Stainless, I pledge allegiance. Reaching with your chin up, gon' get you bleached. And all of that shit you was talking, now that shit on cease. Referee raising my hand, announcer wanna speech. Thank God and now Heyman and everybody in the seats. Shout out to people that's watching from home. They bought the PBV, I'm about that big cheese like Chuck it. The 1s and 2s I be chucking. Your corner and start ducking. Fuck it, get down to lay in Tennessee or Vegas. Beat your ass in Mandalay, then sniff me a line of yay. I balance on every scale, train hard and say my prayers. I'm the definition of A-side. Yeah. September, May, the watch you pay. They say, who side you on anyways? My side is the A. Plus, I got what it takes to put dudes in their place. That's 2 to the body, that's 2 to the face. The last shall be first, I'm the first and the last. I do work on the bag, cause I work for the bag. A-side tactics, sign your name, wanna play. They say, whose side you on anyway? My side is the A.
Dreams of being pound for pound. Eliminate the competition, leave fights in no doubt. Always play my position. Running and training, no social media attention. Politicking with scientific skills in each division. Achieve my visions. Consistency is how I'm living. A well-oiled diesel engine, strictly power driven. Once you see my name on the pound for pound list, competition around me cease to exist. I'm a focused individual. The ring is too critical. Download all information, analog and digital. Best to believe my talents confuse my opponents. Display a message, let you know I'm high risk. You don't want it, it's bold and understanding. Always perform above average. You're liable for damage if you take me for granted. A true knockout king and visionist. My goal is to get the crown. The top 10 is waiting for me to enter it now.
September, May, the watch you pay. They say, whose side you on anyways? My side is the A. Plus I got what it takes to put dudes in their place. That's 2 to the body, that's 2 to the face. The last shall be first, I'm the first and the last. I do work on the bag, cause I work for the bag. A-side tactics, sign your name, wanna play. They say, whose side you on anyway? My side is the A.
Tip, what up?
Ladies and gentlemen.
What up, Tip?
Shout out to Stainless. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest anthem. That's by far the hardest anthem. You know what I'm saying? That should be, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, that should be the morning show anthem, you know what I'm saying, to start the morning off. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, let me get to TikTok and Timboski, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's weird, man. You know, a dude don't want you to talk about him, but then he want to jump off the rails and then complain about somebody being caller of the year. Maybe TikTok, if you could get your call off in one call, you know what I'm saying, and not $50 worth of a counterpunch, you know what I'm saying, you would probably be nominated for something. You know what I'm saying? But it takes you 12 years to get your call off. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Timboski, man, you a funny dude. You thought you was gonna slip in into the show, get your little sneak diss off like you always do. Then shout out all these UK dudes that don't even call in to support their own fighters. Like Timboski, I told you, man, put the gun down, son. You out here crashing out, man. Like put the gun down. You can't be out here crashing out, you know what I'm saying, trying to jump off the roof and everything when these dudes don't even back you, man. Like think about this, Timboski. You were rooting for Usyk and not Tyson Fury. Like I want you to realize this. You don't even believe in your own UK heavyweights, man. Like don't jump off that bridge, Timboski. Stay where you at. Stay in your place, man. Stop doing that to yourself. Then you come on here, you shout out Coach Millie, Retribution, all these other UK guys. These guys don't even support their own fighters. These are backcall warriors, man. Like where are these dudes at when it's time to support the UK and ride for the UK? This y'all weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? This y'all weekend. This is the time for y'all to get y'all shine on. But y'all don't support y'all fighters like us real American fans do, man. You the only UK caller who calls in, Timboski. But you shouting out all these guys who we know are on the back call and don't call in, you know what I'm saying, to support their fighters. Y'all really don't love boxing over there, man. Y'all just gotta settle for it, man, because y'all limited on sports, man. That's what it is. And then there's another thing I'm missing, man. It just slipped my mind, bro. When it comes to Timboski. But you know what I'm saying, I'll get back to it later. But yeah, man, shout out to him and shout out to TikTok, man. You know what I'm saying? The dude, we were supposed to get TikTok Mondays, but that bored us to death, and so he stopped doing that. You know what I'm saying? We know he gonna send 100. Yeah, you remember that? He was supposed to call in and tell us about automobiles and all
Hey,
types
yo,
of shit.
calling him, calling Tech TikTok is nasty work. You're definitely terrible.
Hey, bro, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. I didn't even try to diss the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just called in and he just started hating. I don't know where the hate came from.
You
know what
may
I'm
feel
saying?
like it's your
I don't know
time,
where the hate came from.
but
But
it's
shout
not
out to
your time.
Timboski, man. Shine back in. You got a free call. Because I'm going to cook your ass right after. Don't worry.
Yo, y'all funny as hell. Called him TikTok. Y'all terrible. Jerry, I see a counter, but I don't see you. Jerry, I see a counter, but I don't see you. And I got, they call me Bam Bam, $2. Damn, I'm thinking I passed Ness this month. In what? In what? In what? Steps? I doubt it. I doubt it, home skillet. I mean, look, I'm not out here trying to beat all y'all. I am way older than y'all. I'm just trying to, you know, live my best life. And, feel me? Not die. You know, there's some data that's floating around that indicate the more steps you take, the longer you live. So might as well. Jerry Soriano, counter.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Ness, I gotta start probably calling in on X because Discord, I might have blown the fuse on that. It don't come over as clearly. Listen, you know, something that's gone under the radar. Breadman, who has a ton of respect for El Monstro. Some can say it was forced upon him. But you know what he said Monday as he interviewed with Fight Hype? He said that he and Plant trained in camp on holding El Monstro to avoid getting beat on. And he said that is what's going to be the death of Morrell. He does not or has too much pride to incorporate holding or walking Benavidez down or walking along him to avoid Benavidez from beating on him. But imagine this. It was actually strategy to hold and keep El Monstro off him. So for those that say, you know, Canelo KO'd Plant, but Benavidez couldn't, let's really take a closer look. Benavidez gave Plant his biggest beatdown. And that is including a strategy that we were holding for dear life. But Ness, I did hear what you had to say about Benavidez speaking Spanglish. You're right about that. You're right about that.
I didn't say Benavidez. I showed the clip of Mando Serrano speaking horrible Spanish.
You said that you think he may be having the same problem of not only getting over the Canelo love, which I wish my fellow Mexicanos can separate the two, because after all, how many more years does Canelito have? You can love El Monstro and Canelo at the same time. They're never going to fight. But I think you're right about that there is a barrier. You know, you and I, for instance, you and I probably have had to fight that during our life. We don't speak perfect Spanish.
Yeah,
you know, me,
right.
myself, 60% of my customers are from Spanish-speaking countries. You know, when it comes down to business, I can speak perfect business Spanish.
You may feel like it's your
And my
time,
conversation
but it's
has
not your
gotten
time.
better over the years. I'll send you another counter. But you are correct, because I look at Benavidez, you know, my man's coming to the walkthrough styling, wearing Gucci. He came in wearing cornrows on a Mexicano. You know, he's got the model wife, BBLs. He's got the babies with Gucci designer shoes on. He's living that life. I mean, this is what gets me. This is why I'm so passionate about the fighters that I get behind. How is it that we can't get behind fighters that want all the smoke? Sugar Shark Shakur, Terrence Bud Crawford, and Mosto Benavidez. How is it that we can find ourselves not supporting these fighters? But my good friend Tip Bayless, I will say, I agree with you. Riddle me this. Benavidez is going to be in a war. He is going to be in a war. You know, he's going up one of the new age Cuban fighters. He's a new age Cuban fighter. He's an exciting fighter. But you know who's got the love of the old school Cubans? The old school Cubanos. You know, your boy El Monstro. Y'all saw King Kong come over and shake his hand. You saw him walk over and dap him up in front of all the Cubans. So if he does steamroll Morrell, and I got him breaking his body down, taking him into the championship rounds, watching him drown. Yeah, yeah. But it's going to be a hell of a fight. So let's say he gets by him, and he takes it to Bivol, Benavidez winner, and he sparks them out. I need to know, is David Benavidez now going to be considered one of the faces of boxing and force his glove on you? Like I told you, Jules, my good friend, David Benavidez is gonna fuck you till you love him. Now say good night to the bad guy. This is Jerry Soriano, your lender for life. Let him cook!
Jerry, I see you like using taglines. Do your thing, champ. Wasn't that from Scarface? Think that was a Scarface line, fellas. And ladies, we got the Water Walker himself.
Yo, can you?
Yep.
Okay, you sound a little better. The Discord sounded a little bit off a little bit. I was just watching David Benavidez and Morrell because I've been going back and forth with this fight. I think the Morrell is ready for us to put up the type of competition David been needing at once. For his fights at 168 and guys at 175. He's young enough, he's strong enough. And I don't know what type of weight cut Morrell does cut in order to make 168. I do know he have longer arms, but what I was wondering in that fight, because I'm looking at David. David does box a lot better than most people. Um, Give him the reason why he get away from standing square from guys because he got punches coming from angles and level changes, and he's just constantly applying pressure. Nobody's really been like man enough to stay there and chop it up and fight an inside game to his body or try to deter him from coming forward. So as this fight get closer and closer, I've been more leaning toward. Always lean towards David, but I've been a little more questioning people who just dismissing the Morrell. And if I'll say this about David, I don't have David beating Beterbiev or Bivol. I think both guys can outbox him. I think Beterbiev can stop David possibly. I don't think David will be able to bully a Beterbiev type fighter. But back to the David and Morrell fight, if Morrell can stand in there and hit David with some clean shit that David don't see and can't clinch up for, can't prepare for, can't catch, then we could be looking at David Morrell power being effective. If David just throwing shit that all David Benavidez is coming forward, he's seeing, he catching it. I don't know if David Morrell has been in a fight or has had enough fights to show the experience of being able to go and endure that type of 12 rounds pressure. And then that's where I think David Benavidez can outlast him. If not, I don't know if it's gonna be a stoppage. Possibly after 10 rounds. I'll say if a stoppage does come after 10 rounds, but just wearing him down and David Morrell just clearly getting gas. But if David Morrell power and his reach is effective with the jab and chopping down to the body, then you may see David either knocked down a few times or see Morrell pull out, have a lot of success early in the beginning and see if David Benavidez can win the second half of the fight. It might be something tricky like that. But this gonna be an interesting fight. I'm looking forward to it, man. I don't really have much on Usyk and Tyson Fury. I do got Tyson in his second fight. I think Tyson, if he clean up a lot of shit he did, he can clearly win the fight, and it's been
You
there.
may
So
feel
that's
like
all
it's
I
your
got on.
time,
And then top
but it's not
other
your
topic.
time.
Nah, man, no two-tone, so we ain't get no pop culture today.
I'm right
Got it.
here,
Okay.
nigga. Say my name.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't be seeing y'all until y'all say something. That's insane. That's fucking dope. What up? Yo, what's going on, man?
Chilla, you in paradise still, huh?
Oh hell yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Bring it. Nah, I'm trying to stay out here at least till New Year's.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm staying
Man, that
out
looks beautiful.
at least till New Year's, man.
What's cracking, man? What's up with Dave? You see, David Benavidez wants a clean sport.
Yeah.
He said he was willing to cancel the fight. That's what we do when we want a clean sport. That's what we do.
But that means that they just about to now get tested after all that time. Like, damn, is we only like 5, maybe, let's see, maybe 6 weeks out exactly.
Yeah, like 6 weeks out.
That fight is on February
1st.
February 1st.
Yeah, man. Clean sport.
So did VADA announce it, or did how do we know they really got VADA testing now?
I don't know. I know David was going off, and then David Morrell people, they were saying they've been VADA tested for years and eons. Most likely ain't none of them getting tested right now. It might be too soon right now, man.
44 days out. 44 days out for David versus David. 509 days Earl Spence been out the ring. 509 days.
Damn. 2 years?
Well,
that ass whooping wasn't that bad. Was that ass whooping that bad?
Technically, 2 years is a lot more than that, but yeah, it feels like 2 years.
Come on, Spence fans. 2 years. Your man got Terrence Crawford officially whooped the dude ass and put him out the ring for 2 years. That's wild if you think about it. That's wild.
Nah, y'all wildin'.
Man don't even got to try.
Somebody, did he just super chat that? Let me make sure. He did. Now we gonna have to show Tom. Go ahead, Tom. I'm gonna find it for you.
Yeah, man. They yesterday that was wild. Ness had to cook an intruder real quick. That was wild, man. And salute Stephen A. Smith, the casual, putting pressure on Gervonta Tank Davis, man. He said Lamont Roach is too small. Tank need to fight T.O. When Stephen A. Smith started to cook you know it's a problem. It's a problem in these streets. Stephen A. Smith cooking Tank now. That's wild. They said how many times Crawford fought since they fight.
That's probably what we needed, though.
Yeah. We getting the Keyshawn fight, though. It's getting too much momentum right now.
Well, let's
hope. I think if he handled business in February, Tank handled business in March, we looking at a official Tank Keyshawn super.
Tom.
Yeah, man. Clean sport, Ryan. Clean sport, Ryan. Yes, we want clean salute. David Benavidez wanted a clean sport, man. That's all we wanted, man. Even playing field.
I mean, it's crazy for you to champion David, but your best friend is Ryan. I mean, I'm out here like not understanding what's going on.
Well, Ryan was a clean sport too. He was just contaminated.
Oh,
You can't help it. Like you with some yams, and she put a roofie up in your drink. Hey, my fault. She roofing me and she pregnant. I was inebriated. Yeah, man.
So Tone, we had a little poll, and we was asking. Maya was chosen to represent all of America, but specifically Atlanta, and Karol G was chosen to represent all of Latin America, but specifically Colombia. And you're supposed to choose who would you prefer. You ready?
Yeah.
So this is obviously Maya, Karol G. Maya, Karol G. Maya, Karol G. So let's.
I gotta go.
Huh? More
Hold on,
Karol
let me
G.
see more Karol G.
More Karol G. Let's go to Maya. Come on, Maya. How we get there? How we not there? We there? She don't really got shit. I mean, we gonna go video, I guess. More Karol G. Go back. Picture. Go back to Maya. Picture.
I gotta go vintage, man. I gotta go vintage vagina, as my man Charlemagne said.
So you going
Vintage
old school
va-
Maya? Old school Maya.
Yeah, I'm going Maya, man.
Terrible.
I'm going Maya.
Terrible, man. Terrible, man.
Y'all ain't going Maya?
That's
Best of me with JC?
That's crazy. What is it? First you say that there's no traditional women in America. Now you're going with Maya over a woman from Latin America. Tech. You got that last counter left.
Hey, what's up, Ness?
Yo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How many calls I got left? 2?
Just one. Because you told me to play the song.
Just one?
What's
Hey, if I
up?
run over, bro, you know I got you. What up, champ? Hey,
What up,